Welcome back to the channel. My name is Brad, SuperCoach Pro. Today we are doing Rage Trade Talk. SuperCoach is now finished for the round. Some big scores around the ground and then some also disappointing ones. I'll take all of my side real quick and get into some of the games. I actually need it the other way around. Today I actually need some of your guys' help on going through some of these players' scores because there's some games I actually missed. I was out this weekend, went to a couple concerts. I went to Nelly concert on the Thursday night and then Friday night. And if anyone knows who Tech 9 is, I went to Tech 9. And that was a big night as well. So I missed a couple early games, but caught some footy on Saturday and a little bit of footy today as well. So it's been a pretty good weekend. All in all, I've looked at my team scored. My projected was something like 1,800 early on, and then it said 2,000 and whatnot. So I'll share the screen in a minute, but it's nice to now have normal internet. So where we've Optus now, we got rid of whatever the hell I was with before, so there should be no lagging whatsoever. So this should be a really clean stream. Worst case scenario, I'll just go into the lounge room where the Wi-Fi is, but I'll share my screen in a second and we'll go through the scores. We'll just say hello to everybody in the chat as well. We'll be doing this till the SuperCoach opens for the round, for the ranks and whatnot. So CH says, hi, mate. Hello. How you going there? Max, we are back. Yes, we are. We're definitely back. I was going to jump on Rookie Coaches live, or I was going to attempt to really inbox him last night, but I'll probably be a little bit out of form if I had have been, because I'd went out that night. So that would have been a different sort of live stream. Probably would have got cancelled. What do we got? So what's going on, mate? Aka. So I'll share my screen for my actual side. You guys probably have a very similar side as well. So there might be some relevant players that we can talk about here as well. Present. I'm going to stop this screen and make it actually normal. Oh no, I hate having full view. So I go to my SuperCoach team now. We'll have a look how we did for the round. So I'll refresh the page. Looking like a 1937 if you couldn't see that already, lads and ladies. 1937, I was projected around that 2,000 and then 1,800, and it's somewhere in the middle. So it's like I was saying the other night when I jumped onto rookies as well. I've never been a huge fan of projected. It's somewhere in the middle of what it's really going to give you half the time. So it's whatever. Side all in all, you don't want to know the trades I made. I made some stupid trades this weekend, like some dumb ones and a smart one. But what do you do? Jack, back yourself is the best way, and I never do it. Stuff you, Mark, for pumping in 125. Yeah, like I was saying in our chat, you had him there. It's even CWT was saying about Bowie. You have him there, you do all the study, and sometimes you just don't have the last ball on your backbone to go, you know what, I'll send it. There's the difference between a 1% top, finish some years, just by those little things, by not taking those risks. You just, I don't know, you're not going to break it somehow. So you got to do something to be different to everybody else. And if that's what Marek gets you, that would have been the call. And same with people that started Bailey Humphrey. He's on fire at the moment. Awkward price, both of them. But with McGovern being injured, you'd think that there's a huge chance that Marek could take more kickouts as well. What's going on? Yeah, good, mate. How are you? I had the craziest sort of week. So on the Monday, I was reversing and I literally hit a pole or one of those big orange cones and took my mirror off completely. And then I'm in the city, Thursday night. I got to the city Thursday, and then I went to the Nelly concert, and then all of a sudden Friday morning, I had a big night. I woke up, I go outside, look to my left, look to my right, and I'm like, I swear I parked here when I got here. What's going on? Then there's this sign. It's Clearway. And I'm like, what the hell does Clearway mean? Between 7 and 9 a.m., there's a Clearway on Barclay Street in St Kilda. I'm like, no way. So I go to the hotel next to where my Airbnb was and go in and I said, my car's been towed, hasn't it? He goes, yep, probably. So anyway, it wasn't like the hangover. Didn't get married. Didn't wake up with a tiger in my bathroom. Didn't get a tattoo on my face, surprisingly. But did wake up with no car. And then I got an Uber, which cost me $20 to Collingwood. Get in there and I'm thinking, oh, yeah, it might be like a $200, whatever for impoundment. Nah. No worries, $485, just $485 later. If I had knew I was going to spend $485 on something, it wouldn't have been that. So, yeah, all because I was like 10 minutes late to going downstairs to get my car. I thought all I was going to get was, I know this sounds really vague, I'm not from Melbourne, well, but not the suburbs like in the city. So when I actually went in, I thought I was up for $200. I didn't realise it was going to be $485 to release my car. So what the hell, Melbourne? Anyway, back to Supercoach talk. I've lost a few of yous for that, but whatever. Jackson, yeah. How did Jacko go? Let's have a look at the scores. Jacko would have been such a good pick. I don't know why I didn't start him at R2 just for fun. 165, Jacko. That's crazy. That's crazy work. I bought in Nod this week, so that was hugely paid off. 1937. I think I'm out of the top 1% now. Max Reed, oh my God, 105. Oh my God, Brayshaw, 131. O'Driscoll, 104. Newcastle, oh my God, in 1961. It's probably a year some people were born in here, but that is A-okay. If you just worked out technology, I'm probably 20 years behind you in technology. Anyway, so you got a 1961, and he's back. See, 1 week's a long time in footy sometimes, and sometimes you just bounce back and you're like, all right, this is why I play the game. So you never quit early on. Just as a show, every dog has their day in a good way. Sim 1900 here, it's fine, mate. Don't worry about the buys. Freo saved my score. Wow. That's a huge score. I'm in the middle, so I'm doing a stream, but I'm excited for my side. But then I'm seeing there's big scores, and it's making me nervous. It's making me feel like I'm going to drop some spaces here. But that's whatever. You can't do much. Sometimes the players, like your Premos, just let you down. Speaking of the Premos, and the week I've had this team is just ridiculous. This is stupid too. Like, there's kids that play this. There's 19-year-olds, 18-year-olds as well that play this. Imagine if I press yes. The uproar would be wild. But I did use another boost. We'll go through that. But you got Sheasel. All right, I'm going to rage quickly. Before you guys get stuck in the comments, I'm just going to go off my rocket here. Sheasel is playing forward. There is a huge reason you could boot this guy if you had no other trades to go. But just know he's probably going to finish top 6 or top 8 defender anyway. 89. What are you doing, Clarko? Get stuffed, Sheasel. If this was a proper rage trade, I'm probably trading him as soon as he gets out of lock. But 89 is not your worst score. Zorko, if this... How is a 36-year-old... I'm raging but in excitement. How is a 36-year-old still pumping out 130s? In the wet. The guy just... Doesn't matter if it's soggy balls or... That sounds weird, or dry balls. He just can kick it. Clark, 104. Good goal. I think if you didn't get that goal, you're looking at about a 90. So that was clutch. Didn't have a lot of opportunity to get behinds either. Like, West Coast barely, flushed anything really. And considering they only had 7 behinds or something like that, there was no opportunity for Clark to have a 1-2. Like, he loves that. He'll kick it to someone 25 metres away. He'll get the handball received and then kick it down the line. So that's 104 for a game that they sort of dominated in. I'll take it. Don't care that I've used a second boost. We never had boosts a couple of years ago. So for me, I do not care how you use them, as long as you think you're doing the right way and you're correcting your bad plays. Roberts was captain in the end. You can see there I took VC of McRae only because my score was so bad that I needed something decent to happen this week. Reed and Trainer. I've been waiting so long for this. You guys give me freaking 20s, and now you think you're the Primos. And my Primos think they're the rookies. So thanks for confusing me, Reed. You're both 6'6" and you scored amazingly. And then Leak, I don't know what I'll do with Leak. I might turn him into Travalia or something like that. Bice, he'll come back on the field. My backline looks steady. My back line I'm happy with. Just Sheasels I'm not really happy with. Like, just really, you pay 630K for a bloke, and then Clarko does that to us. Stuff you, Clarko. I hope you never win a game. Richard 76. This is a game I need you to fill me in. I did not see this game, but I woke up in the morning and I was like, how the hell did he get 76? I'm looking at the game right now in the background. And I'm just thinking he's got another couple of weeks in him, but I can't be getting 76s from this man Richards. He's my pod. When the pod goes bad, you go bad. And Rosie. Somebody tell me what to go with Rosie. Like, what? What is the go here? Just disappointing. Two of them, like Reed and Trainer, both outscored these two. That shouldn't be happening. Clary, the old Clary of old, geez, you'd be loving this. 80 just gives away stupid free kicks, 50-meter penalties, you name it. He's 130 or he's in 80. There's nowhere in between for the stupid ranger. The only good ranger in my side is Richards. Oliver, get stuffed. Just get a rocket up here and just, I don't know, take some pre-workout, not the illegal substance. Chera, 98, underwhelming for what I expected. I'm thinking this guy's going to go 105. I know it's only 7 points difference, but seriously, when you see a Premo just go 100, you just get raged. And then Callahan, let's not even talk about it. I didn't even get to watch the game, so stuff you, Callahan. I was here on my high horse, having a good old time, thinking what a shout he was to start him, and then you do that. I believe Nash was tagging him. I heard on Twitter. I don't know how accurate that is, but it's Twitter. And then O'Driscoll, my beautiful man here, just picking it up. Like, if you've missed this guy, probably go get him. He scored another 100 here. I say another 100, but he's been close to the last few weeks. And then Lindsay, PCL strain, so could be a couple weeks away. I'll get to the comments shortly, I know. So, yeah, that's really annoying. And then Hall 85, you had to field him over these guys, in my opinion. I mean, he was playing Richmond. Richmond don't know how to defend, so 85 was in the bag. He looks like a good rookie you could grab if you don't have a forward-on rookie decently. Gawn's an old man. Now, I'm going to have a little bit of a tangent here because this is what the rage is about. Gawn, you're 33. You look like a bowling ball, and your little mini Gawn, Aiden Johnson or whatever his name is doing better than you half the time. You've expired. You bust tickets up. You're out of my side in the next couple of weeks. I'll leave you for SDK, but Gawn, stuff you. You've just made a stupid fool of us who goes, oh, Briggs won't be playing round 1. He's got injured round 0. We'll put this guy in. You know what? I'm glad Keith sunk that goal against you because you do not deserve to be on my side. I'm raging. This is what the rage is about. Stuff you, Gawn. And then Conning, thank you for being my saviour and doing something for once. I don't know how much time on bench you got this week, but it looks like you didn't get screwed for that. Boyd, hindsight's a funny thing. Asher Reed, you should have been the man for that. Apparently you can score. What's the go there? And then Horn Francis gets stuffed. I'm doing something with him tonight. He's out of my side. I do not care if this hurts me, but stuff the horny man. He doesn't like an ice bath. He can get out of here. And Rankin 119, slow start, because he's just pure talent. And then, McRae just took the 120 run of it. What do you do? And Bailey Smith's an interesting point. Like, his efficiency is shit out, so no lying about that. Like, the guy kicks worse than McIntosh sometimes, which is crazy to think, because what the hell was McIntosh doing? There should be like a bingo game for this live stream. Anytime is mentioned McIntosh, you have to take a shot, a Sunday night shot. Anyway, Bailey Smith, I think you probably got to get him in, but who knows? He could get rested every third week or be subbed off in the third quarter like they did to Rankin last week. And then the last couple of players, well, Caleb Daniels a keeper, of course. And Davison thinks he's a primo. This is not a fraud, apparently. He's here to stay. So, thank you, but Ashcroft, piss off. Why are you on the bench every quarter, every start of the quarter? Why? And why are you playing so far half forward flank and now you've switched to a half back flank in the rain? What are you doing, Fags? Are you trying to sabotage us? I was gonna use Ashcroft as Murphy Reed and upgrade Leak to Travalia. If I had done that and backed my gut instead of going FOMO on Ashcroft, I'd be in a different position and would be talking about this side a lot higher than what I initially thought. So 2 rookies completely changed my team, but that is my fault. At the end of the day, you can't blame anyone but yourself for your stupid decisions. But also, hindsight's a funny thing too. Like, you can say, "Oh, this and that," but it just take you back to what you were saying originally. So let me scroll through these comments. Let me know if it's lagging too, because this is probably the perfect stream. Like, this is clear as day. If any other content creator wants to jump onto this, let me know and DM me. All right, Cheese. Cheese is killing it. This deserves a lot more screen time, this score. 2-1-1-4 for me, baby, than the sweat face. You've done well, mate. You've done really well. In the comments, I talked to Cheese and Jack a fair bit about SuperCoach, and it's funny as like I just said to him, let's make a 3-way chat in here, because you guys literally will message me about the same player, and I don't know if you guys even think about it. You'd be talking about a player, and then coincidentally an hour later, one of you also messaged me about the same player. I'm like, you guys are just like Batman and Robin there. So anyway, nice, Cheese, says Sage. Sim, second year Blues for me. I guess nice work, Cheese. Definitely nice work from Cheese. Yaron's in the house. G'day. Says, good evening all. I like the little filter you've done with you and the doggo. It's definitely a greyhound, isn't it? Daniel Green. Are you related to Danny Green? Or Brad Green? Can't believe I got can't believe I got 2020. Unbelievable. What a good year that was when the Tigers won a flag and we actually looked like we could play football. Brings back memories of that clutch goal on the boundary from Martin, slipping the tackle, danger, all the rest of it. You know the rest. Cheese, who did we all captain? Brayshaw for me. Cheese always risking it. Cheese is the most riskiest player to play this game in a long time, as far as I'm aware anyway. Had the C on me cray. Yep. What the hell? SuperCoach hasn't lifted already, has it? I want to go through those comments. SuperCoach, can you see my screen right now? It's saying I've won something, but did that glitch? Has our teams updated, or am I just tripping? That literally just came up with a trophy. My apologies. I have no idea what the hell's going on there. That was weird as heck. I took the Sinclair C versus Jackson VC. Whew. It would have been a win-win either way. Sinclair, for those that don't know, scored 160 and Jacko 165. I don't know. It depends on your previous scores as well, Oscar, for this top 5% question. Probably should be. Hard one to know. I'd have to know what you scored before. If I did not see Dunks, would have gone 2020. That's why I got Harry to Zorgo. Yeah, wow, okay. Nice, Max. That's a ballsy move. 2001 for Yaron. Good to see you had a good week, mate. 1970 mid. Yeah, don't worry. I'm 1937. 2065, but Captain Dawson. I don't even know if Dawson scored. Murphy Reed. Can have my kids 105. Fair enough. Cheese. Talks are the STK isn't even in best 22. Yeah, that's a big call. He is. He definitely is. Maybe in the back line, though, because he's definitely not best 22 if he's playing the ruck. He got troused. I'm getting Murphy Reed. Paying up, I wonder how much Murphy Reed's going to be. He'll be pushing 200k. FPL says, hi, everybody. And then Cheese. Screw Max Gorn. Oh, yeah, I don't understand what the go is with Max Gorn. He doesn't look hungry. It's not like he looks injured, but he definitely doesn't look pre-season Gorn. We saw pre-season Gorn do well. And all of a sudden, it's just not there for him. He doesn't know what he's doing. I'm unsure. I'm unsure about Gorn. I really want to get rid of him. And then you can't move him to Cherry because Cherry's just done a quad or something, or was it a hamstring? Sorry, I just said that really weird. But yeah, he's done a hammy. I don't know if he's going to be out or not, but he played with a hammy. Just rest him. North, you're not going to make finals, so why are you risking your best player? It's whatever. So yeah, stuff you gone, Max, North Ruck, did his hamstring and then did 88. Yeah, that's Cherry we're talking about. He did. Looks like a hammy. FPL says, finished on 1947, put the C on Cherry, but changed from Zorko. Was concerned over the weather in Brizzy. That changed my mind. That's what changed my mind too. Sometimes you read group chats and you're like, I should just back my instinct instead of getting scared with information overload. But it's whatever. I'm going to see if rookie coach is available to jump on so he can go through some of these teams with me if he wants to. All right. His stream went nuts last night. I was amongst the comments. I watched pretty much the entirety, as you do on a Saturday night. FPL says finished on 1947. Put the C on Cherry, but changed from Zorko. Was concerned over the weather. That's the one I read again. My God. All right. It only just occurred to me that I read that one. Max, Bailey, Humphrey in, Horn Francis out. I think that'll be a popular move. Playing half forward, get 30% CBAs. So there's a chance that he shits the bed and becomes a Tom Power, or he comes out and plays like Horn Francis. So, but when Horn Francis was good. Max, Cheese Dons win, and we both go good in Supercoach Live. That's always the way. I remember over the years when your Supercoach side does well and your team does well, there's no better feeling on the Monday morning. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what people do trades this week. I every Sunday night, my trades are completely different to my Thursday, Friday thoughts. So I don't think I even did a Thursday preview. Just remember that I was in the city. So did I do a Thursday preview? Maybe I didn't. Kevin took VC TDK. That's always a good shout. Is to Conning. What do we got? Skizfits 1998 for me would have been close to 2200. Wow! If I didn't undo my trade 1 hour before lockout, had Murphy Reed and lost Nank 123 because of the mistake. Yeah, that will do ya. Just messaging rookie coach. He's with the Miso, so I just wrote, if you find the keys to the cuff, if I find the keys to the cuffs, I'll let you know. I think you'll know what I mean. Anyway, see how he goes. He's probably been binging footy, so yeah. Look, I wish I got a 2-2. Last week was a solid week for me, and this week just went stupid. The total opposite. I've lost 120 points this week from last week, something like that anyway. So it's kind of annoying. Flagged on says Cheese. What is that ladder looking like anyway? Maybe I'll bring it up on another screen and have a look at the ladder and see what the go is. I haven't really looked at the ladder, to be honest. As a Tigers man, just what is the point of looking at the ladder? See if there's anything interesting in there. Bear with me a second. I'll get rid of this screen. We'll go into the AFL screen and have a look. All right. Let's have a look at the ladder. Share the others. There's got to be quicker ways to do this. But anyway, let's do it. So as it stands, Hawthorn on top. That's annoying. Things you don't want to see as a Tigers man. Hawthorn probably the most arrogant fans to ever exist. Adelaide's a surprise, but the teams have beaten are questionable. Brisbane, valid. How does a number one finishing side winning the grand final get the easiest fixture to start off with is ridiculous. I know Jack's still in the comments probably somewhere, but Brisbane are gifted here, another finals berth just because their fixture. You already got Ashcroft as a father-son, but that's just a stupid fixture. No equalisation whatsoever. Suns always do this every year. They get their supporters excited, then they just dip off. So stuff you, Dimmer. I hope your retirement money is doing well. And your new toys Well, you've only got two that are decent, and that's Anderson and Real. Giants, yeah, that's fine for Giants. It's probably where you expect. Collingwood, who knows? With the aging list, can they sustain this? St Kilda, yeah, they play the Tigers, so it's whatever. Doggies are in a bit of no man's land sometimes. Like, you can never get a gist of Doggies and Saints. Most confusing teams to read. One time they were good, next minute they were shocking. Very hard to guess. And then Geelong surprisingly doing poorly. North at least have won a game. You'll love that if you're a North supporter. Sydney, yeah, I didn't predict this. I thought Sydney would be up there, but yeah, not this bad. Port just doing Port things. Just give Carr a run now. Like, what's the point of having Ken? Fremantle, I have actually never been a huge believer in Fremantle, even regardless of who they recruit. I've always been disappointed. They always do this every 10 years. They come out with a side you think that on paper is amazing, and then they just, I don't know, just crumble under pressure. It's like Giants, so much talent, and then you just get disappointed. And in Essendon, man, Max, geez, it's a rough day, but rougher if you're Richmond. We're definitely in a rebuild phase. That's clear to me. Has been for a while. And in Carlton, things you love to see. Carlton down the bottom with Melbourne. Melbourne's surprising. Melbourne were cooked. Melbourne just looked too slow. They looked one-paced. Carlton just isn't coached right. So you got Carlton that don't have a decent coach, and Melbourne, I don't even know if Goodwin's that good. This spells like a Goodwin, sort of like when, who is it? I'm just trying to think of the West Coast. Adam Simpson, 2018, then a few years later, see you later. It feels very similar. Melbourne fans, do you guys relate to that Eagles sort of pathway where got you there, but then could potentially get out of there pretty quickly? Because I don't feel like Goodwin and Voss will see out the season. That's just me. I can't. I see a world where they both get sacked mid-year. I'd love to know what you guys think of those takes. 1946 for Travis. Get in the comments too. Keep this one going. We'll keep going until SuperCoach is open. I'm pretty sure SuperCoach catfished me before telling me that it was done, but there's no way. 1946, that's still 9 points higher than me, Travis. I risk Cherry as captain. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Don't worry, only 3 games in. We've all been there. Jay, what are you doing of probably getting rid of Horn Francis? She's, I'm probably thinking about it too. Depends what I can do with She's money. I could invest it elsewhere. Most definitely. Bailey Humphrey did the 105 and 111 with Richmond and North coming. Good pickup. Yeah, I think so too, mate. Also, everyone in chat, don't forget to give us a like and sub for this stream. I'm a little bit under the weather. I end up, when I came home today, I went to pick up some rubbish and just smacked my head against the security door. So I've been feeling like trash since then, but I wanted to jump on anyway. And no one told me in St Kilda that I'd be getting 5 hours sleep on average for 3 nights because there's construction right behind Barclay Street. Like, don't know if anyone lives in St Kilda or around that area, but CBD sucks for trying to sleep. Yeah, Bailey Humphrey and Marek this week could be on the cards. Got to do something different. Speaking of Bailey, what has he written? 1952, not a single mid over 100, only Chera over 80. That's concerning, Bailey. Like, my side looks good on paper. I'll go back to my side, but just performance didn't show up for whatever reason. We just had an Essendon, Carlton, Richmond sort of run at it this week. The week before, we looked like this man Voss flexing. Now we're just not on the same page. It's like I might have to have a rage on my team. Make them into not potatoes, but something else. I don't know. Let me think about it. Oops. All right, so I'm going to present a different screen. Not that one. Man, computers are not my thing. All right, let's do my SuperCoach team again. 1994 is pretty good, I feel, Steve. 1920. I'll have a look at those comments in a second. Go back to SuperCoach. Right, here's my side. Let's have a look at some of the big scores too. Let's have a look at the players. Let's go players. If you see me touching my screen, computer's a touch screen. So let's see who had big games today, because these are the talking points. This is lagging, the loading time, because everyone's probably on SuperCoach app right now. So what do we got? Jacko's in 14% of sides. I didn't realize that highly owned. 165. Sinclair's a pod, 162. Matt Rao, 136. Interesting pick. Matty Rao. I wonder if you go Horn Francis to Rao. Anyway, that'd be a pod move. He's in 3.8% of sides. There's so many things to do with your side this week. I think it's almost a week to go pod picks. McCluggage, 136. No, thank you. Will Ashcroft repaid the faith. 18% of people that still got him. Zorko's only in 15%. Watson, you wouldn't go there. Guys, hot and cold like Katy Perry. Weber, got the scoring capability, but just one head knock away from retirement, I reckon. But he's definitely a shout. I definitely considered him. Brayshaw, but De Conning's 50% owned. I didn't realise that high. Brayshaw's pretty good. He looks like better than Sarong this year. Can not cup on the tag. Sarong is. Davison thinks he's a primo, so I'm happy with that. Took Miller, half forward, 127. I reckon he gets forward DPP, I reckon. 0.7%. I had him last year. He just cooked me. Holmes is in 1 in every 4 sides, 127. He's huge. We got this wrong, lads. Holmes is the man. And then George Hewitt. George Hewitt did this the year after he came across from Sydney to Carlton. He went huge, I thought, that year. This is a guy I actually don't mind if you're a Will Day owner. If I'm a Will Day owner, and there's quite a few of you, I'd consider. I know Day scored a 105, but George Hewitt's a sneaky pod. Darcy, before you guys ask me, I think he's a great pick. I actually thought we were a year too early, but signs are showing. Like he is top 6 written all over him in SuperCoach. Rory Laird, I reckon he gets defended DPP, so this is an interesting player as well. I wouldn't mind him in my back line. Just an absolute pig. Nank, yeah, pretty good from Nank. Bounce back, considering he scored 67 the week before. Marek's the talking point everyone's talking about. Well, I don't want to shout too on because I want to keep him as a pod, but 1.4% owned. He just is Jack's man, and now Cheeses, I reckon. But 123 and a 72. You're probably taking this with Govan being out for a certain amount of time with the quad. There's potentially gets bulk kickouts. This is a guy, if you don't like Humphrey, Marek is your guy. And then you can put him as D6 for a period of time as well. John Noble and Burgoyne, not worth it. Burgoyne's a winger unless he's playing another role. McRae, standard, Rankin, standard. If you don't got those two guys in your forward line, yeah, it's not going to be a fun time for you. At least have one of them. Mason Wood does this every year. Don't worry about him. Simpkin's interesting. Not enough CBAs, but Simpkin has hot starts and then just burns. Yeah, me back to the form you'd want. Dersman, not relevant. Marshall's interesting one as well. Going to Marshall after SDK, depending on team sheets. If Stanley's named, I might just get rid of Gorn and go to Marshall. Bowie, CTW. You just wrote up this post about Bowie. I love it in these posts, but you should have backed this one, CTW. This one was right up your alley. A ranger, aggressive. Actually, not really aggressive for a ranger, to be honest. Yeah, just a good pick. Takes kickouts, rebounds off halfback flank, similar to a Jordan Clark. And then Caleb Daniel. Yeah, 75% owned. That's 76% owned. Like he's just that good. I'll keep scrolling through those players. Josh Tracy, don't even think about it. Blake Hardwick, no thank you. Bailey, no. Bailey Humphrey, he's the guy we're talking about. A 111. So good. And then the 104 the week before. Nas, I thought would have went 140. That's disappointing. 110s, whatever. Wits, Anderson, 109. Anderson could have capitalised on this, I reckon. I think someone wrote a post. What does everyone think Anderson scores this week? I wrote 110. So for 109, that was a pretty good shout. Saligo is a pod as well. He's probably worth mentioning at this point. If you wanted to jump off someone that's annoyed you as a mid-pricer, he could be your guy. I actually like the pick a lot. And then Murphy Reed thinks he's a primo too. Week before 75, the week before that, 50-something when he kicked 4 goals, and now bang, he's outscored Sarong by 1. What the hell? Sarong's going to be cheap. Dunkley, this is probably the greatest trap I've ever seen. So he goes 173. Now, when I say trap, I mean in terms of you're paying 600K for a guy that you just missed this 170 score of. So this is what I love about Dunkley. He goes, all right, everyone, I'm going to score 170 round 1. You're going to break your team to put me in for 600K, and I'm just going to give you a 117 and a 105. That's the kind of move that really would annoy you. If I'm a Dunkley owner, I've just got him after a 173, he better be pumping out 130s for the next 2 weeks, or else I'm not happy. So you haven't done well. I know Dunkley owners think they're amazing because they haven't got tagged. But once you started him, it's probably nothing to shout at because this is the kind of Dunkley you're probably expecting. So anyway, back to reality for that. Cam McKenzie is an interesting one. I don't think he'd go there. Clark was whatever today. He didn't get enough behinds for kickouts, so I'll take a 104 and a thumping. Next 3 aren't relevant. McGovern's not relevant now because the injury. O'Driscoll you got to have. He's in 1 every 3 sides. Day, 103. It's finally his first good game. 40% still own this peanut. All right, Day owners. Whatever you want to do with him, you can, but it's whatever. He's very vanilla. Rivers, blah, 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 blah. Briggs scored a 99. This is interesting. If you don't got an R2, he'll be cheap in a few weeks. Garcia finally bounced back, but that's against Richmond. A 99 against Richmond isn't impressive. Jack Graham, 97. Taranto, Butcher. Bolton didn't feel like a 94. He played trash, I thought, when I watched the game from halfway on. McIntosh gets stuffed. How do you go 84 and 91? Your efficiency said 75%, but you can't even hit a target. You just hope one of our players catch the ball, mark the ball. Useless. Let's have a look at some of the Primos that scored really bad. Use this filter. So let's try this. All right, so we're looking at 441K players to max out price. Butters and Bont still to come back in. So these are now the players that just disappointed you that are highly priced players. And we're talking Lockie Neal. So if your Primo went under 100, here's the guys we're annoyed about that are relevant. There's a few that aren't, obviously, here. So Jaden Short, if you guys have Short, just get him in the bin. He scored 89 against St Kilda. Here's the first topic I want to talk about. I want to say told you so. He's just useless. He's 89 against St Kilda when they leaked the most points. Just 25% of you, do yourself a favour. He's going to average exactly what he's priced at. He's no good. I warned you. I'm the Tigers fan. If you don't listen to your own supporter on that has a channel, generally 9 times out of 10 they're bloody right about their own team. So always take note. Like George, always take note on his Adelaide takes. Steve on his Hawthorn takes. You always listen to these content creators that actually follow this damn side. This is the reason why I harped on about Jaden Short. People in the DMs, even in the group chat, yeah, Jaden Short's going to be a good pick, mate. I've watched him for 10 years. Don't need to tell me he's going to be average because I already know. Anyway, congratulations for people that started him. Nick Martin, that's annoying. I actually thought Nick Martin would be better scorer than that. Walsh, 2% owned. That's annoying if you're a Walsh owner. Cripper, 84. In my draft, what did you do? Did you get tagged? Because I don't think he did. I just don't think he showed up for an 84. That's whatever. Josh Kelly, less than 1% owned. Sicily, 82. I wonder how much forward time he got. I was watching the other game. Luke Ryan's going to be so cheap. 81 and 95. Don't think we walk there anytime soon. English, everybody hates English from last year. And Bailey Dale, the hottest topic. We'll love to see his ownership now, but yeah, 81. Finally, shut it. And then Petrarca. This is what I was worried about. Just, he was injured last year, had that issue. Track's no good. I'd be concerned if I was the track owner. And Clary's hot and cold, so it's whatever. He's got anger issues, that guy. Lockie Neal. 25% I own him, all because of that buy. I reckon that buy actually messed you guys up. For people, I did the opposite. I didn't start him. I was going to start him and then didn't start him. But I can't remember why. But 71 from Neal. I think it was because that tag game in the first round. I thought he's going to get tagged by Jordan. That's annoying for Neal owners. You're a Neal owner, you're just saving this pick and you're hoping he comes good, which he will. He's a dual Brown Eye medalist for a reason. Doherty, yeah. What do you do, Doherty? Thought you would have been all right for our backlines, potentially for DPP. Rose, you get stuffed. Stop caring about your looks and just play football, mate. Uniac, that's even worse. That's disgusting. 63 from Uniac at that price. Oh, my God. And Will Powell, what are you doing? You're in my draft. Curno's going to be a great downgrade target. He may as well be a rookie at this point. He's useless. Matt Crouch. This is why we don't talk about Matt Crouch. I'm going to skip over him because he's not relevant at all. Jeremy Cameron could be a sneaky cheap option because back half of the year he might actually go nuts. If he goes to 340K, I will actually pick Jeremy Cameron up. I generally will go for Cameron if he gets cheap enough. I've always had a favourite for Cameron and use him as an F7. I've done that in years gone by. I think Cats will be top 8, so there's a chance where he gets to 350 then pops back up to 500. Mark my words. These are the players I'm waiting for now. Waiting for Bont, waiting for Butters. Probably not waiting for Jaw. He's not your guy. Dacos is going to be cheap. Heaney, no thank you. Steele laid out. That was shocking. 1% owned. I thought he was highly owned after that video by Abs. Houston. Yeah, that's Houston. 11% owned. Interesting. Anyway, these guys obviously didn't pull away. All right, go back to the team. Who did I verse this week? Did I verse anyone relevant? And we'll go to your comments because you've got been hanging out. What do we got? Maxi. Everyone said don't go Harry Shees out to Zorgo, but it saved me. Like you're 35 to 135 and as Richmond. Oh, don't remind me. He plays Richmond. So who am I VCing and seeing this week then? I want Zorko as my VC. Actually, it's a safe C as well anyway. Because VC Zorko makes sense. If I have a VC on a player that goes like DeConning and he goes 130, I know Zorko's going to wear 170. I think because we get another look at it. I go Zorko into not Cheese. Don't want any Giants players. Rosie's going to get tagged this week. Stuff you, Rosie. Zorko into Richards for me, or Zorko into Clark, I reckon. We've been a rebuild for 20 years. Yeah, correct, Cheese. This is talking about Essendon. 1920, Rosie, Callahan, and Lindsay really hurt. Yep. I feel all that pain. I literally have the same issues in my side. Also, Trainer on the Pine. That's always annoying. When you miss out rookie roulette, like bloke scored 24, catfishes you, and then it goes nuts. 1994, says Steve, this week. Thought Strong was better than a 105. Yep, agreed. He got away with a few as well. Going Henderson over Reed this week. Oh, no, I did the same, mate. I didn't want to miss out on what he got. Definitely changed the mindset for the rest of the year. Go with your gut. Yeah, absolutely Val Magic. Go with your gut. We're almost at 40 now, so give us a like for the stream. Ozjan, I end up going from Will Ashcroft to Darcy. That's a pod move. Bittersweet, but I think it was the right call. Super pod. Didn't want to watch this week Lions game, but I did like Ashcroft in the first 2 weeks. Yeah, Ashcroft's Levi I wanted to do well because he got 36 as my flex and wasn't even counted. So what a waste of a boost that was. Dunks was tagging as well. Yeah, that's annoying. Dunks, whatever, Dunks. Macca's a must-have, Brad. Stuff Macca. Stupid headband. Macca has a tough run. Macca's shit. I've never seen a bloke who can't kick a footy so bad worse than Macca. Name one player that kicks worse than Macca. If you say Taranto, close enough, but Macca's just shit. Max, Cripps has West Coast round 5. Cripps better do well for my draft. Chera sneaky draft captain against Weagles. Yeah, anyone playing Weagles would be a good captain option. Rosie got tagged by Does. I've heard mixed things about this one, Max. Rosie worries me. That's one game. Don't worry about Rosie. You're not interested on the weekend. Yeah, if I was put Adelaide, I wouldn't be interested either. 2-1 this week. Where's that rank? Probably top 1%. Anthony, hello. TDK VC Zorgo C. Yeah, well, this is the issue with Zorgo. I think he's going to go 170, so even a 130 wouldn't tempt me from TDK. Cheese agrees with me for 1 top percent. Sar, hello, Sar. Might use second boost. Yep. Yeah, Foss scored ridiculous too. Foss is just a pleb. For SuperCoach, by the way, not actually what he does on the ground. I've got to make that clear. Lindsay and Humphrey. So what are you doing? So you're doing Foss week, Lindsay, maybe. To Humphrey, Marek, and Bias. I think you... Oh, and he's still in the top 100. I'd do that, Sar. I should probably ask you for the questions and answers. Josh, week after week, I just trade in players that get injured. First, Stewart, now Lindsay. Well, lucky it's a long game because it won't happen every week. Max Sinclair, do we go him to be at 650? No, because all these players come down in price. All of them do. Let's have a look around the ground, see if there's anyone. Oh, I lost all my matchups. Skodfather's Cup. I lost in my own one, the OGs. Tim sucks. Don't know why I'm in that league. I think because just the title was funny. RTS, I love these Tiger groups. I lost every single one of them again. Seriously. I haven't been a single person, have I? Terminated Cup. I haven't been terminated from that, have I? Private league. I think I've lost most of the things. How did someone score a 996? I'm in Classic. How's that a 996? How did someone score that? 1794. I beat somebody. SuperCoaches, whatever rank, whatever that one was. SC Pro League got wiped again. I won my League 3 matchup against Chip and Dips. And then I lost against FASD Warriors. That's pitiful score. Around the Grounds normally gives you a general idea of how your team went. Doesn't look good, honestly. Looks like I've had a bad week. Oh, so annoying. I don't even know what to do with this side at the moment. So if I'm rage trading right now, what would I be doing? Where's my weakest link? My backline's okay. Richards, I didn't expect a 76. I thought a 4 would be like 90. Maybe that's a different expectation. Someone tell me what happened to Richards. I was at a Tech 9 concert. Oliver, expect that. Rosie, he better bounce back. What's the round 4 matchups look like for these players? So STK has got Darcy Cameron. That'll be a good duel. DeConning is a good VC shout. Gorn, if Gorn's up against SDK, this is the thing about mid-price madness too. SDK got subbed out. No, did he get subbed out? Let me have a look at that. He sit out on the pine and just looked like he was done. Where are you? Let me look at you. Feel like I'm tripping now. Did you get subbed out, did you? He did too. If you're an SDK owner, I actually thought I didn't expect that. That's saying something. Gets subbed out. And then Fraser, what did Fraser do? He cooked it as well. He did bad. So DeConning, a 50. Wow. DeConning owners, and then Fraser spuds it up too. Fraser, what did you do mid-price madness, man? What 2 traps I didn't see coming. Potential traps. They might not be. They might come good, but Fraser, what was your issue, mate? 68 for Fraser. What do you do when your team's in mid-price madness, Lambo, Wimbo, like your stuff when that kind of stuff happens? When you take a punt on a mid-pricer, you don't want to do that sometimes. But damn, I wouldn't have expected that. So can my players bounce back? Who's she's playing? Sydney? Oh no, he's going to get tagged by Jordan. Somebody tell me that Jordan's not going to tag Shees. He's definitely going to tag Shees. Sheasel, that is. Far out. Sheasel, you might be gone for me this week, actually. Richards, can you bounce back? You play Fremantle, I think you can. Rosie's going to get tagged in. I don't like that. Clary, Geelong midfield, you should do fine against them, I think, Clary. Unless Atkins goes here, but I don't really care. Chera against Collingwood, hopefully plays all right. Finn Callahan against West Coast should be good. O'Driscoll thinks he's M6. He's actually better than all my other players. How do I get only 100 in my midfield? That shows how bad I scored this week. My forward line is actually better than my midfield. My forward line's 82, 119, 120, 81, 116, 129. If it wasn't for this forward line, we wouldn't even be talking right now. But this midfield, atrocious. And the back line's great as well. I don't know which team has a really good back line and a really good forward line, but no midfield, but that's me right now. In the comments, give me a side in real life who's got a really good back line, good forward line, but no mids, because that's literally whatever my side is this week. Then Clark, just that midfield. Doing so well for 2 weeks and then decides to go, we're not going to play well now. Fantastic. Just what I wanted. So, like big part of SuperCoach, 100% it is, mate. It's probably 50% at least. Josh had planned Stewart to Sinclair as well, but I got Geelong with the weight outs. Oh, yeah. Oh, and coming back to this one, Josh, actually, I don't think there was anything about being Geelong. I think reading into it, like Chris Scott's the biggest wank when it comes to this sort of thing, excuse the language, but there was no way Tommy was going to get up for a PCL injury. You know, they're flying him over for what? Like, at some point, they've got to stop this bullshit with Chris Scott. Like, it just pisses me off. Like, he's the late out king. There's no way there's any other team that has more late outs than him. I couldn't think of a single one that does because he's just full of it. I never listened to. I actually hate Chris Scott the most. Scott brothers are both wanks, to be honest. Anyway, can't stand him. Max, TDK would go 150 for me to take it. Yep, fair. Josh, anyone explain why Hewitt is a sub better than a lot of those Muppets? I think it's due to his body, mate. I think that is resting his body up because he's been so injury prone. Rich's kicking was off, looking good though. Okay, good to know because I need you guys' help sometimes with this. I didn't see much of the games because of the concerts I went to. So I wonder if there's any other player I should be concerned in my side about then. Cheese. Yeah, I thought I made a big brain move when Nev was named on sub by putting Hewitt on for him. Oh, no, just for Hewitt to be sub too. Either way, you were screwed. That's annoying, Cheese, but you scored huge anyway. Forever doing Movember. Bouncy, 1838, definitely unders for me. Yeah, unders, definitely. SDK got subbed in the third or early fourth. Do you think Horn Francis to rank? Yes, I actually do think that is a good trade. Zach Butt's coming. this week, by the way. I'd love to know if that's true. That's earlier than I expected, if that's the case. Let me check. Yo, I'll be jumping. All right, nice. Yeah, right. Zach Barnes coming this week. Yeah, well, if that happens, whew. Hey, Brad, rookie coach is on the enemy channel. There's no enemy channel. I'm surprised there's another stream going. I wasn't expecting. It's fine. Share the love for everybody. Doesn't matter. Cheese, he's 100% getting tagged. Oh, God. If Rosie gets tagged, I'm going to be so annoyed. No, I reckon he's more likely to go LDU. That's what happened last year with the tags. Hopefully that trend continues. Yeah. I wonder if he will get tagged then. Now, Cheese, are you talking about Cheese getting tagged now? Because now I'm a little bit confused. Josh, I think there's a chance Cheese goes back to half back, played fourth quarter there. Yeah, right. Maybe I'd give him another week. If that's the case, Geelong. Stuff Geelong. Oh. Do I keep calling TDK? Because if I do, I'm annoyed. Rookie coach is cheating on Brad live on air in a four-way. Oh. I was going to say a four-way would be good. I didn't mean it like that. Trade Cheese. Sorry, the missus looked up when she heard that. That's not what I meant. They're doing like a four-way stream. Don't look at me like that. All right, I'm getting greasied. Awkward. Trade Cheese to who? Go Lions. Who don't you have, I guess is the question. Max, not going Oliver is not hurting me. Nah, stuff you in a nice way. Good point, Max. Oliver will probably average 105, so for his price, it doesn't really matter. Anthony, Gorn VC to Zorko C this week. Depending who's rucking, yes. If it's SDK, yeah, you'd do it for sure. Geez, Max, exactly why I said no players are must. Yeah, I agree. I just think the only ones that are must, like I said on Rookies stream the other day, was McRae, Caleb Daniel, and two other players I mentioned were a must. But there's, generally speaking, 98% of players aren't a must. I think we overlook that sometimes. Anthony, not Gorn, no way. Gorn can get out of my side at some point. He burnt me last year by not starting him, and then this year he burns me by starting him. So Gorn's actually burnt me two ways now. Thoughts on Humphrey Bear over Smith? Don't like it. I think Smith, you know what you're going to get. Humphrey, you're probably not sure. Smith's got the career to back what he's been doing. Humpty Dumpty does not. Would you trade Hewitt to Morales? No, I think it's a waste of a trade because Hewitt would get full game time at some point. I'd trade to Morales if I had a dead rookie, though, Josh. Josh, your mind's changed on Horn Francis to rank trade in 1 week. Yeah, I know. It actually has. Last week, I asked you the same, and you said, don't waste a trade. I've seen enough, I guess. So all I needed, Vela, I guess, was another confirmation. Like sometimes you want 3 looks at it, and not just 2. So I thought, and the reason for this, I'll make myself clear, is I thought when he played Richmond forward last week, this is Horn Francis, he did it out of Lukosius being injured. This week, what is his excuse? That's what I want to know. So the only reason I said don't do that is because I thought Horn Francis would be back in the middle and score nuts because he played deep forward against Richmond a week ago, and this is why we're having this conversation. So Horn Francis went there due to injury, and then he scores another 82. So a week's a long time in football and in data sometimes. But we've just known that he hasn't come out swinging. We could probably use that cash elsewhere, whereas a week ago I didn't think we could use that cash elsewhere unless it was via DPP to another Premo. But then you get players opening up. So let's say if you've got a dead rookie on the bench, and this is what I want to make clear why I'm answering such in detail. Let's say you got a Dolan on your bench and you got a Horn Francis. You could trade those 2 players into a Marek and Humphrey. You get a week more data on Horne-Francis, but a week more data on players that haven't quite popped off in price yet, and you can still get. So then you get Horne-Francis for essentially a dead rookie onto two mid prices that could absolutely go nuts and at least make you money. So far out. That's why a week is a long time in footy for our analysing what we think. So I'm not saying I'm going to get everything right too. Right? There's a huge chance that Humphrey and Marek don't pop off and only one of them does. And if I'm backing one of them, I actually think Marek, just because of roll. Humphrey's done this 2 years ago, had a really good part of the season and fell off. So Humphrey's questionable more than Marek. Marek, you know the roles there. Especially Gov. Like, he's taking kick-outs from Gov, and now Gov's injured. So that's why. Geez, I can't wait till Butters is back. He probably is missing him, actually, because Butters is such a good kick and does look for the horny one. Heard Hewitt was sub, so put on Archer Reid on the ground. Yeah, I don't even know what Reid's score was, but I can only imagine. Travis, Cats bring in Stanley this week against D's. Yeah, Gorn might be gone for me then. Yeah, Shees will get tagged. I can't remember who Port are playing. St Kilda, Shees. Yeah, yuck. I hope not. I hope he doesn't get Rosie tagged. Max, I don't know what I miss. I've missed something. Yeah. Too many S's and too many K's there, Jonas. I should just call them Tom and Sam. I still messed it up. Geez, Jonas, we get another rant on a Moera. Yeah. Yeah, how's your Moera going? Sounds like a disease. What's that disease? I forget. It sounds like his name. I don't want to Google it on my live stream either in case it's nasty. What did Moera get for Jonas? How's those blue baggers? They still blue balling you? Can't believe Richmond won more games than Carlton this year and Melbourne combined. What did he do? He got you a 39. Get rid of him, Jonas. Get rid of him, Jonas. He's no good. Why is everyone saying Max will go 150? I don't know. We even said that about O'Keefe. What was his name? Not O'Keefe. Do you remember Ryan O'Keefe from Sydney? He was such a good forward pick in our Supercoaches. If you know Ryan O'Keefe and you're forward on Supercoach, you've been playing Supercoach for way too long. Yeah, well, Gorn will go 150 against SDK, but not Stanley. Stanley can always hit the ball. I wonder what that does with Blitz. I really wonder. Gorn and Shees. I really don't know what to do with these guys. Didn't see the game, but Oscar Allen played down back. Yeah, due to Gov injury. I don't think it's a long-term pick. I think if you're going to do that, you grab Marek. Don't do Allen. Don't trust players with two first names, Trav. Cheese. Travis, they sub out Harry Edwards, the key defender, and Gov got injured 2 minutes later, so Allen had to go there. Exactly. Harley Reid played halfback as well. That was weird. Reid's the most overrated player in the competition. Changed my mind. People in the chat, who's your most overrated football player in your side, in your supporting side, that is? I actually want to see who the most... Who do I think is the most overrated player at Richmond? Because I'll tell you who it is. Actually, you know who it's going to be. Jaden Short's the most overrated Richmond player. Followed by Hopper. He's probably not overrated by you guys, but our fans love Hopper. I don't know about you, but Hopper's... I've never watched a game and gone, wow, Hopper played well. Like, amazingly well. He kicked 3 goals. Mansell's got 3 weeks after pushing that guy into the pack. That was a stupid Mansell. What are you doing? My dad loves you. He probably still will after this week, but who else is overrated in Tiggs? That's really about it. McIntosh is overrated by our supporters love McIntosh. I don't know why. I can't wait till he retires. I will literally have a nice cheeky drink of whatever the hell on a stream when he retires. Far out. I can't stand him. Speaking of really things that piss me off, it's Tom Stewart. I was going to bring that pleb in, and then he gets injured. He's going to be great for 400k, but you watch me bring in Stewart, and then I don't know if you guys heard my Stewart rant last year, but I brought in Stewart. Then he played midfield, then he came back and actually played well when he played in the guts. Whereas, internet, you better not do this. It says it's unstable. I'm going to the lounge room to save my stream. Let's go to the lounge room to save my stream. Oh no, this is an emergency. Let's have a house tour. I'm going for a house tour. Gotta go next to the internet. All right, we've saved the stream. Come to my kitchen. All right. Just going in here. Let me just get set up, lads. That's all right, I'm here. Don't worry. We're next to this beauty. His name's R2D2, never fails you. All right, in the kitchen. Look at that. Now I look like a bride. Anyway, it's been weird. What's new? Yes, that is correct, Cheese. Let's go on to the other comments. Max. By the way, Jeremy McGovern went off 95 and went 105, doing nothing. Points for breathing is always handy, just like Rankin did last week when he got subbed off. Sorry, Cheese. Wayne plays like he has. I can't even say that word. Don't know. Someone can teach me how to English. That'd be great. Dud pick. Jonas, dud pick. Who's more important to trade, SSP or Foss? Probably Foss. Jeez, I was going to pick him too, Jonas, so I don't blame you for the pick. You have a good pod. Had some merit. Yeah, due to his role. Yeah, I'm definitely trading out two players, and I'm looking at you, Horn Francis. The other player I'm looking at, let me have a look at my side a little bit closer. I don't care. Horny Man's gone for me. Who does he play? He plays St Kilda. Don't care. Horny Man, you're done. And who else is gone? Pepper still got money to make. Hewitt still got money to make. Not concerned about Rosie or Richards yet. Oliver's fine. Callahan, no, he's a primo. Gonna be a primo. Probably, if Campo doesn't play another game, I might go Campo and Hornet Man to Marek and Bailey, Humphrey, I reckon. So that's what I think I'll do. Just use the two trades. I don't know how much money I'll have, actually. Can anyone work out financially? I don't know if there's any tax agents in the house. What Horny Man and Campo equal price-wise to see if I can get Marek and Humphrey, because I think I can because that's what I'll do. I don't care. I'm just going to pick some pods and hopefully they don't fail. That's what I'm thinking. I'm just going to use two trades. I won't use another boost. Jack is back. Just trying to bring a few of the DR viewers to here, mate. Thanks, mate. I didn't even know you was doing a thingy until I was just told. I better check my phone in case Tommy Stewart's in the house and he wants to get on. A day off tomorrow. All right. Tommy Stewart, once you've done your stream, come join me. I don't think they'll ditch his stream for mine. Reed to Essendon. Now they've probably gone there. Yeah, true. This is the overrated players I think we're talking about. DR being live is a week, but 200 people was over the top with 4 people to answer questions. Oh, yeah. 4 people to ask questions is hard to do, but 200 people live makes sense. I'd be watching too if I wasn't doing this, to be honest. I'm surprised it's not more than 200. That's crazy. Someone tell me the lineup of those 4. Thanks for the 28, 30 of you watching this one then over that. That's pretty impressive. Travis, I don't know about overrated but underrated Froggy Lester. Yeah, okay. I didn't even agree Travis Lester is a gun. He played well. He did play such a good match, actually, in the wet. So strong. 100% Leicester underrated. Hipwood is probably the most overrated. Good point. Not sure how he scraped that win. No, neither am I. Cat scored a goal in the second half. Crazy. Yep, I was watching that game. Damn. Yeah, Jonas, true that. I probably won't repeat that. I'm getting monetized now. Better turn off my internet off my phone. How's this, though? We're not lagging. You guys will love this. Rank could have gone 130, missed 2 goals. That's annoying. On Francis, rank for me. Yep, don't blame you. I'd probably do the same. Travis, how bad is the Winsy? Yeah, I know. Travis, I don't know what the hell the go is here. I think it could be 3 weeks we're looking at, potentially. I'm speculating, though. Jack says, me not picking Marek has seriously pissed me off. I'm going to drop ranks big time. Yeah, I bet you are. Max, guys, Neil said, I will take a step back for the year. Trap Neil. I still think he'll bounce back, but just not a 115 guy by the look of it. What do we got? That Geelong game was the only tip I got wrong. Damn rookie coach is making fun of you and DR's stream. What is he saying, Jonas? Well, I'd love to know. I don't think he would be making fun of me. You're just stirring the pot. No way. Let's have a look at some of the teams that played over the nights and days, and I'll get rid of my SuperCoach team and we'll go through some of these scores. I just want to see what the hell's going on. I didn't get to see as much as I did last week, so I'll stop sharing that screen. Present. What the hell is that? All right. I may be a tad hungover, not going to lie. All right, so share this screen. Let's go all the way back to Essendon and Port Adelaide. Probably not what Port Adelaide fans want to do. SuperCoach. Marias is the guy we're talking about. So if you don't use this, use this. Footy fans good. So is Footy Info. It gives you live scores. But also some of the chats down here, I don't know if you can see it, live game blog. They actually say involved twice on a rebound up to guts, straight to Bergman, blah, blah, blah. They give you like a whole live chat. So not a bad way to view things if you haven't seen it, because basically this little Kermit, I believe, is that clangers? That's time on ground. That's efficiency on like your DE, your disposal efficiency. CP would be contested possessions. MG would be meters gained. Hit-outs, of course, tackles, marks, kicks, etc. You know the rest. So it does Dream Team and SuperCoach in here. Just in case you didn't know. Because there is people that didn't know. Did I miss something in here? I think you can wait on Marek. I think I'll still go to Marek anyway. I think I'll still go there. I wonder what his price will be. Because he's got that 33, might not be that expensive. I think you just take a punt sometimes. Just never play next week and Hewitt. You think with the injuries they do get games, actually. You know. She's no way he has He has to be now if you want him. Agreed, especially that big scoring system. Humphries looks like a better option. It's going to be a hot debate. Everyone's going to be talking about which one, but I'm just going to pick both. We already saw what happened to Fraser and SDK, though, as well. Wilmer, the long neck, probably loves a VB. What are the trades this week? I've got some problems. Yeah, I'm going Horny Man and Campo, if he doesn't get up, for Marek and Humphrey, if I can afford it. He scored 33 round one, Cheese. That was 9 disposals at CH. Cheese, I think we're kind of sleeping on Simkin. He's done this to us in the years gone past, though, Cheese. I thought about him. I think my dad's got Simkin. My dad bought him Simkin last week. Can you believe my dad actually made a trade? I might message him now and ask him what trades he did. Let's see what my dad did for trades. See if he jumps on. What trades? The people want to know. What trades did you make this week in SuperCoach? All right, the Mansell number one fan is going to message me. He was going to go, why are you asking me trades? Oh, he was sub? Was he really? I didn't know that, Cheese. What do we got here? Wilmer, Sam Darcy and Bailey. Humphrey, thoughts? I like them both. I think Darcy could be top 8 and Humphrey could be that. I don't know. He'll always make you money and score well. You can watch if you want. Down under wonder what's going on. Track on and get forward status. Probably is. You're probably going to bring him in too. If he does, fair enough, says CH. Cherry maybe out for 2 weeks. That's huge for my draft. I think he's like 50% owned as well. If you're a Cherry owner, what do? You can wait for 1 week because best 18 still. There's no one to move on to too. 2 weeks is so awkward. Just such an awkward. Like 2 weeks is probably one of the most annoying time frames because 1 and 3 you've got a good idea. Like 1's fine, you can hold. 3 you've just got to get rid of, and 2's just in the middle. It's awkward. Is that legit? Max wants to know if this is true. I don't think they ever really give out the injury report until Tuesday anyway. So I think Max could be speculating, but Cheese wants to know. Jonas, too many options to bring in this week already. A bias. So we'll be sticking around, sadly. Yeah, that's annoying. That's very annoying. That's very... Trav, CH, and scores of 72 and 122 weeks. He has kick-ins. Yeah, I think I'm going to bring in Marek too. Say he's pulled a low leg hamstring. Interesting about Cherry because Cherry having started going over Cherry wouldn't be the worst thing now, if that is the case. Jonas, Stephen May played with a torn hamstring in the grand final, so Cherry's was not that bad. Stephen May, the king of being annoyed all the time. Top 5 most aggressive players, Stephen May has to be one of them. There's no way Steve, you know who else is the most hot-headed? Horn Francis, Harley Reid. Harley Reid's shit. Harley Reid's no good. I reckon he's one of the most disappointing watches ever. All this hype, I would not be paying whatever he's getting paid now. He's overrated. Sorry, Michael, just seen you in the chat there, West Coast supporter. Yeah, I don't know. Reid I can't stand his arrogance. I think he should play forward for his career. He doesn't find enough of it as a midfielder yet. I know he's only 19, could be a bit harsh, but just wants to fight every bloke. Thinks he's Noah Bolter. Don't know if that's a bit dark, but anyway. Bolter could be going to jail. What the hell? That's what happens when you're an idiot. Cheese hasn't seen anything on Cherry. North fans saying it. Yeah, well, they're North fans. They're not medical doctors, Max, but that's okay. North fans want to speculate. They can, because it means we're probably bringing in Finbar. Kidding. Finbar wouldn't get enough price rises to warrant his selection. Michael, well, Here we go. Well, Freo can piss off. Their players saved my team. Nod, Brayshaw and Reed got me to just short of 2,000. You'll take that. Oops, almost deleted a comment. I've never done that before. Max out to Marshall. I'm tempted to do this a lot. What was Marshall's preseason injury? I'd love to know. Briggs 99. Can't wait for him to be 300k. I don't think you'll get that cheap, will he? Probably 400 and something, but not 300k. Yeah, I know. Just letting people know. Yeah, true. I love the little smiley face. Anyway, we'll have a look at this side now. I've caught up to some comments. I don't want to leave you hanging too long, but when you get a second person in, you're just waiting forever, and it's annoying. So when it's first, I can fly through them. Dersma, not relevant. Merritt 106. How much forward time? He's had another 2 shots at goal. Someone told me how much forward time Merritt played. Look at these heat map on AFL website. Shield, waste of space. Martin should be playing half-back flank. Would love to know, Cheese. Is he playing half-back flank or is he still playing half-forward? Ridley was back quicker than what I thought he would be. Jai Caldwell, I pronounced this wrong again, but didn't back up his last couple of games. Pryor, that's good for Pryor. Kako, 62. Yeah, standard for Kako. Holy. How much game time did you get? Not a lot. So, not a guy we all got yet. Burgoyne. There's no way. Did Jace Burgoyne seriously buy 100% game time? That's nuts. Wines, Moraes has got to be the rookie of the week. If Campo doesn't get up, maybe you bring him in. 94, 13 kicks, 14 handballs, 7 marks. So I'm just tripping here. I'm going to read something. I've been just sent something. Give me 2 seconds. Let's go on. Should jump on StreamYard. Sorry, I'm just replying to this real quick. They're stolen the show tonight. Bastards. Oh, what do you do? Anyway, I'm just asking a question here. Sorry, guys, 2 seconds. Marshall will be 595. Yeah, I actually wouldn't mind. Yeah, they have a link in the comments. What? All right. I might see if I can jump in. If I do, I'll warn you guys clearly. Jump. All right, give me 2 seconds, Max and Thomas. I'll get to you in a second. I don't know if I'm being stitched up here, but in the comments, would you like me to jump to this other stream? I don't know if this is real. It's either going to work and I get in there, or I've completely been stitched up and I can't get in there and join them. I'd love this. Who's in it? Jeez, who's in that stream? Max likes this stream better. Thanks, Max. Oh, man, that's 30 of you do, so I must be doing something right. Don't know how it works, but there's a few in there. Let me have a look on the side who's in there. I don't think it would be going head-to-head. Far out. I'll have a look, but I'll go back to these comments anyway. Corey, DR, JG, rookie coach, NS. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holy shit, that's a lot of people. Mate, I'm gonna stir rookie coach and say, where the hell was it my invite? Man, they could have left some breadcrumbs for me. I just said to rookie coach, thanks for the invite. Anyway, whatever. It's a 1v5 right now. At least 30 of you showed up. Wing for Nick. Yeah, okay, Max. This is Nick Martin we're talking about. That makes more sense. I traded Will Ashcroft. I don't know if rookie coach thinks I'm serious or not. I'm just sending him some sad faces. I traded Will Ashcroft for Callahan this week, FFS. Yeah, that's not good. Will Ashcroft had an easy run too. I like this stream better, says Max. Give us a like. You're gonna have to all 30 of you like this stream then, so at least I've got some loving. Because you can't compete with 5 people, can I? Stitched up. Sunday night was meant to be my stream night. I could have left one night out of the week for me. It's okay. I can't do weeknight streams. I can only do weekend ones, but I tried. Jonah says, "Cheese, it is a SuperCoach audio over there." Yeah, it really is. Oh, I won't hide those comments, Jonas. I'll just read them out as they is now. I don't care. I'm monetized, but that's fine. She says, "Oh, if it is." What time did I lock out in last week? I don't know, like 11:30, I think, kickoff. Hello, kickoff. Thanks for joining. Lock is ended, I think. No way. All right, let's go to my side. Cheese. Yeah, I just seen that too. It came up for trophies for leagues as well, Cheese. And then all of a sudden, it gave me nothing in terms of score. Then one came up with trophies. Yeah. What the hell? Stupid trophies. Vella, Carlton had a bye in the VFL and Carlton lost again. Would be surprised if Campo didn't come back in for Evans. That's a good point. I wonder if Campo will come back in then for Evans. Different role though, don't they? Wouldn't Fogarty take Evans' role if he'd base him purely on role? Or would they put Campo in and play somebody forward? All right, let's look into my SuperCoach team for the week and see what I'm ranked. I'll get rid of this screen. All right, this is a live reaction. If I jump off the camera for a second, if I'm out of top 5%, I'm going to smash an egg on my head. If I'm out of top 5%, I promise you I will smash an egg. I will go grab an egg and I will smash an egg on my head because that is just appalling if I'm outside top 5%. All right, what do we got? Is that all? Oh, what the excuse me. 1964 season rank. I'm still in the top 1K, the top 2K. Holy shit. I must have had a good head start on. Wait, can you guys see that? I'm fine. I'm flying. You know what? Just for sticking around. Just for your support, I'm going to grab an egg. I'm going to have to change my Chelsea shirt. I might have to ask the missus to get me a new T-shirt. And I'm going to egg myself because I'm still in the top 2%. Whatever it is overall. She's going to look at me like, what the hell? Where are you, misso? Bring me an egg. Bring me an egg and a T-shirt. I wrote something instead of T-shirt. I wrote something else. I didn't mean to write that. I said, bring me an egg and a poo, if you know what I mean. But I meant to write T-shirt, not something else. Anyway, it's egg time because one bad week in footy didn't matter. Last week we scored 2-something. So what can we do with our trades? Let us know in the comments what are you ranked at the moment too. Because I'd love to know because that 1900 score is fine. Ranked top 1% still. It's egg time. You want to bring me an egg? I know. I'm excited. I was going to. All right, you can crack one on me.
2 or 1?
You can crack one egg on me.
You want to do one?
Yep. All right, it's egg cracking time. It's egg cracking time because we're in the top 1%, still here to stay. And ironically, we're going to crack an egg. Are you going to crack it on my head?
Yeah.
Do you want to come around this side? Hang on. Cracking an egg.
I got 2. I want to do the bigger one.
Wait, you see the reflection in the mirror? Cracking an egg. All right. Misso's going to crack me. Don't get my laptop, though. We're cracking an egg. Hang on. Wait. They've got to see that I'm still in the top 1%. I may not have the bloody, whatever you call it, 200 viewers. I don't got 200 viewers. I will get egged on stream. All right, on the head.
Okay.
Go on. Oh! You want to do that?
The computer.
Can you come and tell?
Yeah.
She did not hesitate. Wow. Cracking an egg like Humpty. If you just jumped on his stream and you know context of the story, I don't know what more you want. Are you not entertained?
Not one more.
No, we're not doing another one. That generally hurt.
I'm going to stop.
That generally was too much. Nah, that was fine. You're not doing another one.
Do you want to do it?
No, I'm not doing my own. Oh my God.
Get the computer.
That was very aggressive. That was on my computer too. Jesus. I was not expecting that. How much anger did you have? Just because I wasn't home all weekend, I just get egged like no tomorrow. Wow. If you've ever not seen an egg on the stream, I might have to go back to that. Oh. Yep. Anyway. That was a lot. I can taste that. How mad are you? I might have to change this t-shirt. Can you get me another t-shirt? It was on a Man City shirt too. Good shirt to do that too. Anyway, that was pretty intense. I don't know why. I did that or got her to do that. But she did not hesitate. I'm going to have to watch that myself later. I checked it. We're still in top 1%. We're fine. 18K to 11K, top 6%. Love that. I'm back up to where I was week 1. Jeez, that's a roller coaster and a half. I'm just getting my other shirt. What do you got for me? I'm all sticky now. And I can feel egg on the floor. Give me. Why don't you put it inside out for me?
It's not.
You stitched me up twice. Have some water, please. Sorry. Anyway, that egg got on my laptop. Oh my God, Juan Francis is 493. He's lost 40K. All right, let's look at my side in a second. Let's get to comments because this is where it should be at. This is what I want to get at. What's your round rank and what are you overall? 140 points from top 1%. That's pretty good, Max, actually. Noah, welcome back, Noah. I feel bad. I know this is a weird comment, but I remember a year ago, I actually forgot to reply to your comment, and it still comes up on my feed. And I'm like, it's too late now. So I do apologize if I haven't gotten back to a comment on a YouTube video. Every now and then I do miss one, but nice to see you back here, Noah. Good score too. That should get a huge shout. What was that for the weekly round? Because that's huge. He just wrote in here, he's got 2250. Well done. If I could send you a heart for that, I would right now. That's crazy. Holy shit, Yaron. 669. Wow. Congrats. Wow. Remember when I captained Neil? 45 and started 115K. Going to 44K in 2 weeks. 115. Yeah, wow. See, this is the thing. This is the huge bounce back. So essentially, he's gone from 115K rank to 44K rank in a fortnight. Well done, Trav. Egg cracking time. Yeah, that hurt. I don't know if you could see the force on that, but Jesus. I go out for 1 weekend. I'm out from a Thursday to a Sunday and get absolutely smashed. Noah says I'm about 19k rank, went up almost 15k spots. Fuck, 13. Are you ranked 13, CH? Give us a like for the stream, and give us a like for that bloody egg, because that was intense. Michael says 104.66 top 6%, went up 100,000. Sorry, 10,000. Cracking a Humpty. Yeah, I really did crack a Humpty. Wax says yarn about the egg. I can still feel eggshells on me. Max is laughing at the egg. CH is having a good laugh at the egg as well. I promise an egg won't be a regular thing, but if that's what keeps the people going, we'll do it. Do you want to see an egg crack regularly? Every live show has to have an egg crack, and you don't know when it's coming, and neither do I. Just like a caught off guard moment instead of pre-planned. That wasn't pre-planned before stream, but anyway, Skizfist is laughing at it. Aggressive, says Stephen. Yeah, throw the egg at him. She'd probably miss and get my laptop. She just asked me today, this is the funniest thing ever. I'm going to stitch her up now. She literally said, is that Fremantle team in Melbourne side? We're watching West Coast and Fremantle. It says, is that Fremantle team a Melbourne side? I was like, I don't know what suburb you've heard in Fremantle is in Melbourne, but that's definitely a Perth side. 3K rank score says 2045 score. It's pretty good, actually, Craze Fit. Good to see you're back in the chat too, Craze Fit. What's CWT ranked? Yeah, good point. Probably on the other stream. Don't know. I don't know if you could hear that fart on the live, but apologise if you could hear the fart. Yeah, mate. 2250 was top score. Holy. Didn't someone in this, Noah, isn't that your score? Noah, did you get top score of the round? Or was that the team you're talking about? I thought you meant you got the 2250. Now I'm confused. I must have read that wrong, mate. Jonas, last year, 4 years. This is his 45 ranking, 364, 465, now low 40K. This season sucks. You'll bounce back, mate, by the looks of it. You've got the numbers on the books. Dunks BE is 145. No way. And Cripps is 150. Yeah, so this was said about dunks. I wasn't having people a go generally. I'm like, if you started him, well done, but you are point chasing. People are saying, oh, I'm not point chasing with Dunkley, but just to go to show when old mate Dunk scores 105 or whatever it was, 105 and 117, and you're saying you're not point chasing, you're point chasing. But for those that are like cheese that started Dunks, you're laughing because you had that 173 in your score. Dunks is probably going to average 110 and probably be thereabouts for top 8. So, but yeah, it wasn't going to go nuts every week, especially in the wet. Like, anyway, Steve, round rate 7,702. Overall 5248. Yeah, that's good as. Sorry, no, I read that wrong. I didn't get top score. I only got 1967. That's right. You did say that. Yaren says TOTW top team of the week. Yeah, huge score. I was nowhere near it. Round rank of 256. Beauty. Wow. Yaren says nice cheese. Cheese. Thanks, Yaren. I'm literally the same rank I was week 1 after one down week. Isn't that weird? It's so roller coaster. All right, let's do the trades right now. That's right. It's fine. Doesn't matter. You can go anywhere. I'm only going here because of the internet. Hey, all right. All good. All right, we're going to look at the side. Yeah, but no vomiting. Yeah, Bobbering's yuck. I don't know about this. Maybe Bice for a rookie, but maybe not SDK. Yeah, Gorn made me puke too. Gorn was just shite. Do you want to order dessert?
Dessert.
Yeah. We don't got Krispy Kremes down this. Don't say around here.
I know it.
Don't. She's already leaked the address once. Is there any Krispy Kremes or donut places around here? And don't say what they are, because remember what happened about 12 months ago. For those that don't know the backstory, about a year ago or less, I'm on a stream one day and we're getting Uber Eats just like this. And she's like, just going to confirm the address. And then leaks my address, middle of the stream. That was wild. All right, so we're going to trade out Horny. Who else are we going to trade out? Let's see if Campo will come out. Switch Stewart to the midfield. I love DPP for this reason. Let's chase some points, as I just alluded to. 265 has only gone 45k. Can we do it? Where is he? Bay Humphrey. All right. Does it look right? Does it not? Confirm trades. Don't use a boost, Brad. Just be smart this time. All right. Trades complete. So how does this work for our side going forward? So what do? We put. Let's see if this works. I put Caleb Daniel into the midfield. Humphreys to here. Oh, okay. Mate, I'll have a look at that afterwards. So this is what we're going to do to the side. I want to have a look at Krispy Kremes. How much is that for a 4-pack?
$12.
Did you get a milkshake as well? Is that from Krispy Kremes or 7-Eleven?
Yeah, have Krispy Kreme and John.
It's all right. They know I'm in there, but not there. Okay. So anyway, Bice comes onto the field for Reed. And then Quincy has to go to the bench. Hall comes on. Leave Lindsay. And then the forward line is Rankin, McRae, Smith, Humphrey, Marrick, Dawson. Ashcroft in the midfield. I think he can bounce back. And Hall at flex. That's what I'm thinking early on. But what happens if I boost? Activate boost. I don't care about boost. Do not care. All right. So what happens if I wanted to trade Sheasel? What are our options here? Am I being too aggressive? This I don't know. Sheasel. 700k to buy anybody. 100% chasing points. Just like everybody did with Dale, which I would have went to as well. Or do be logical here, Brad, and you go Holmesy against Melbourne. Holmes or Sinclair? Sinclair's a pod. So I could go Sheasel to Holmes, or Sheasel to Sinclair, but if someone was saying in the comments that Sheasel played halfback in the last quarter, that could be interesting. Or the other one that's really annoying me, Maxi Gorn. I know he might have SDK. Jared Witt's come in. Joking. Seriously though, or Jackson. Would you actually be a decent shout? How long is Darcy? Rowan Marshall. What am I going to get more points from? Sheasel to Sinclair? Or Gaunt or Marshall. I don't know. What's Sheasel's fixture? Sheasel's got a tag this week. Sheasel's tagged for sure. No one tried to convince me that Sheasel's not getting tagged. Who's getting tagged? 75 points last year against... Oh, stuff you, Sheasel. Oh, my God. Gaunt, does your fixture open up? I'll get to the comments in a second too. Essendon are hard to ruck against as well. Darcy's probably back by then. He's only got one more easy game. All right, I don't know about the last trade. Let's get to the comments because this is why you guys are here. So you can do this. Max, 212. Break even. That's ridiculous. Still puking about Gaunt's score. How do we get Humpty Dumpty, Marek and Smith? Boost. You boost, cheese. Bailey Sniff. We all know why. Can you go to the break evens? Okay. All right, let's go that. That's a good point. Kick off is what I'll do. Let's look at the break evens. So, how the hell do I do that again? It's been a long time since I've done this. Okay. Whereabouts do you want to look at the break evens? You talking about the high break evens? Let's do that. Let's do high break evens. Where do you want to start, I guess? So this is all the break evens that are huge. Wait, that can't be right. The Connings can't be. Let's go. All right, break even time it is. Your request is in. Kick off. Let me have a look if there's any players in here in the chat that you guys want me to look at break evens of. He's talking about players that are. Let's have a look. We'll do it both ways, so we'll get both of those things. All right, player research. So what's Dunkley got? Dunkley break even of 145. Cherries 149. Chad Warner 132. Cripper 150 for Cripps. Wow. Sarong 149. Tom Green. Tom Green might be cheese. 137. Nick Dacos 134. Heaney 174. That's interesting. Don't worry about it. Max Gorn's 212. Sheasel 181. Yuck. So he's going to lose 32k if he goes 100, but he's not going 100 against Jordan. Gorn going to lose 50k if he goes 100. He can go 100. Oh, yuck. They're both going to lose 50k this week. LDU, what are you going to lose? You're going to lose 25k. That's not too bad. Lockie Neal. Man, you're cheap now. You are so cheap, Lockie. He's going to hit his break even. If you want to pick up Lockie Neal this week, this is the week to do it. Chuck the C on him while we're at it too. Honestly, I'm not even trolling at this point. If you've got money, just go Lockie Neal. Seriously. Does he got any other tags coming up though? Dogs don't tag, do they? What, Gallagher? He's no good. And Collingwood. He's going to have a good few weeks. He's a bounce back. Luke Ryan, what's happened to you? You have a huge break even, 162. Oh, you're going to be so cheap. You're going to be one cheap man. Jeremy Cameron, what's your break even? Oh, you're going to go sub 400 next week, Jezza. Nice to see you in round 8. Not that you probably need him now with all the 4-9 players. Tommy Stewart, what's your break even? 200 for Stewart. Far out. That's crazy. Tommy Stewart. Come on down, Tommy Stewart. What else? What's Kieran Briggs? That's the one I want to talk about. 202. So he'd be what's that? I'm trying to math here. 470 next week for Briggs. If you haven't fixed up R2 with Flynn, that might be a cheap enough option. Who else do we got here that's really played bad? How cheap's Kerno going to be? Wow, Kerno's going to be about 300k as well. Left field picks here. All right, that's all those for that. And then I'll go to the other break-evens as well. They're going to be absolute bargains. Yep, I've definitely got plus. Pay up for it, Shorty. Shorty, if you're in the chat somewhere, pay up for SuperCoach Gold. You'll need it. It will save your rank a hell of a lot. As long as you trade out. Don't know. Hard to know. We'll have to know by the Tuesday injury report. Yeah, and they say I bad starting pick won't ruin one season. About the trios of Shees or Gorn or Francis. This is the issue too. We all thought those three would be a lock. Turns out we're wrong. Hindsight. Noah thought about doing the same thing, trading JFH to Marek and Humphrey and Patton to Bice. I like it. Otherwise, I trade a rookie to Moraes and Marek. I like Moraes too. Marek versus Humphrey, 270. Yeah, I know. It's definitely going to be a talking point this week, isn't it? Oh, that's why I'm picking both, I think. Who do you like the most trade outs in out of the Flynn? Who do you like the most to trade in out of Rucks for Flynn? I'm getting a call. What the hell? What the hell? So I just got getting a call on the stream, but I don't know who that was. Anyway, my phone's going nuts. Who do you like the most to trade in out of the Rucks? Probably Briggs in a week or two, Aaron. 1,000 short of going to Shees or Whitfield. Oh, no. Yeah, let's have a look at him. All right, let's go. I haven't looked at him. My apologies. Let's look at him now. I don't know if he's a must-have, honestly. We thought Lindsay was, and then he got injured. All right, let's filter this the other way. Price range. Let's do 282. Why is Kerno still there? What have I done with my filter? Clear filters. Price range. All right. Averages. Clay Hall didn't play. That's stiff. Chevalier. Here's a rookie target. Dunley. This is West Coast at 82. Take of it what you will. McIntosh isn't a cash cow. 1.9% of teams have McIntosh. That is 3,000 people that have no idea how to play SuperCoach. If anyone in the comments has McIntosh in any of my streams, enlighten me why. Murphy Reed's the one we missed. He's way too expensive now. I'm not paying $199 for him. I don't think I could do it. Not in the midfield. Maybe if you had Foster him, sure. Sin, nah. Ethan Reed, lucky I didn't go him. He's got 100 a week before he's by. Reyes. I like Hamling as a shout too. Minus 79 break even. Going to go 53k up. Season stats. Played Richmond 52. He actually looked better than 52 too. So first game he had 17 disposals, and this time he had 27. How often are you going to get 27 disposals at this age? 6 marks and 7 marks. So the marks is a positive thing. Projected. Let's do this. Let's say 65 to be reasonable. 65. 65. Let's say we get a spike game out of the North game. 80. I'm just going to leave these 42s, but yeah, he could easily make enough money. Like he goes 65 next 3K in the next 3 games. Wow. And at 80 in a month of footy, he's going up 160K or whatever the hell it is. So definitely worth a shout. Is that what I was doing? It's been so long, I don't know why I didn't know that. Click SuperCoach Plus button above to sort by. Yeah, my bad. Let's have a look at that. Why doesn't it have that? It's been a while. Break evens. Yep. Thanks for that, Oscar. It's been that long since I've used it. All right, so this is the negative break evens. I did that the long way. So Davison minus 88, Bias minus 81, Moraes, yes, minus 79. So yeah, that answers your question. Top 3. Ted Closey minus 71, Murphy Reed minus 63. I'd rather play 70 or 80K less for Moraes over Murphy Reed. Interesting. Joel Hamling's the one we're sleeping on too. I think he's a decent rookie. He'd be backline rookie, round 6 as well. I think Hamling's one that would actually be a decent D6. Not that you guys are worried now after seeing Pryor and Reed, but if you needed one, he could be, you'd fix it. Where's that one? Wow, okay, shot 55K already. Nice. You're not jumping on these guys now. Marag's minus 37. O'Driscoll minus 36. Hendo 27 minus. Yep. All right, let's go the other way. Let's look at this. So clear these filters. Clear filters. And now we'll look at, here's the other break even. So Gorn 212. Wyman you're not looking at. Stewart you're definitely looking at. Flanders you're definitely looking at. Will Powell, no, not anymore. My draft Powell's gone. McGrath, what are you doing, mate? There's no way for now to get that. Jack Steele, no. Uniac, yeah. Petrarca, 153 break even, wow. Jeremy Cameron, 150. Paddy Cripps, 150. Sarong, 149. Darks, 145. Neil, 140. I thought Neil's would be lower. Higher, 143, considering how expensive he is. Tom Green, 137. All these Premos can basically score it, really. Just hugely concerning that Gorn's 212 and Sheasel's 181. That's what hurts the most, having both of those players so highly owned too. Thanks for that, Oscar. I completely forgot how to use that. Do we trade Shees? My God, Jordan Tag is going to. I know. I'm honestly considering it, Shees. Honestly considering it. What else do you want me to have a look on my SuperCoach Gold while we're here too? Don't forget to give us a like and sub if you haven't already. Rosie, 122 break even, fine. Sorry, Finn 115. That's fine, Max, for those guys. Got to be some bargains coming up, says CH. Jeez, surely Gorn goes big against Geelong. Surely. I don't know. I don't know about Gorn, but my initial trades, I didn't even put him in my trade plans, I guess. Let's have a look at my stupid projected. I'm not a projected man. I harp on about this all the time. I also don't watch the live ranking points like some do too. They watch every single bloody move and so annoying. Like, just let them watch the whole entire game. Who cares? They'll bounce back. Your Primos will score bad in the first half and then go good in the second. 1841 for projected. That's whatever. One more week of buys and then I can not care about them anymore. Good projection by the looks of it too, Max. She used Gorn this round. Potentially could do. Yeah. Let's have a look at DFS, actually. Oops. Anyway, don't know if you could hear that. I actually played the YouTube channel in. That's all good. Like Max has second ruck guy now too. Yeah, true. Good point, Max. Thanks, Max. I wonder if you're gone. Doing Horn Francis and Foss to rank and bias. I don't know. I don't know what to do with Max myself. No idea. I'm back again. After Mrs. was yelling at me for too much AFL talk. Well, you're going to cop it again, I guess, Jack. Don't know if you got my egging. Also, can you quickly go to Barry Humphries projected next few scores? Yeah, right, let's do that. I'll do any of these requests in here, any at all. As long as it's SuperCoach related. Humphries. Let's have a look at Humphries. Okay, clearly I've got to go into the other thing. All right, so I go to players. Projections. Let's have a look. I'm doing this the long way for sure. Whatever. All right, Humphries, let's do this. How the hell did I do it before? I'm losing it, Oscar. I've lost it. Here we go. So you go into players and you scroll all the way down, it looks like. Let's do projections. All right, I'm going to do my projections on what I actually think he scores. Against Adelaide. I think 85. North, 105. Richmond, we're no good, 110. Sydney, 70. Oh, he's got a cuffed couple games here. 65 against Lions. Dogs. Oh, I'm just taking some punts here, so don't quote me on these things either. Taking the absolute stabbing. All right. I'm just putting rough things, so I don't want to put 100, 100, 100 because I feel like it would be too unrealistic. All right, so he needs to go nuts. Let's try something else. Let's see, hypothetically, if he went. Let's do this. If he goes 100 and 100 next 2 weeks, he would jump 100K. I don't know what projections you want me to put in there, but yeah, interesting. What's your rank now? What is my rank? Can someone remember my rank? I'll click on it in a second if I have to. I think it was 1992 or something, as in, sorry, 1,992. Even though I got Horn Francis and Sheesh, should I trade out Lindsay to Moraris and use one trade? Potentially. Probably the smarter thing to use, but I don't mind burning trades, mate. It really depends where you're ranked as well. Like if you're in the top 5%, you probably don't need to be aggressive. But if you are out of the top 5%, then you probably could be more aggressive than not. I'll say buy the cheese now. So he sees this. Buy cheese. Enjoy. Have a good one, mate. I'll see you when I see you. Thanks for jumping on, Cheese, as always. Thought I'd get to that. I just saw that in the corner of my eye. Max, what are you going to do with Shees? I don't know. I actually don't know with Shees yet. I might get rid of him. I'm not too sure. 9:58 p.m. on the other stream. You just got a cheeky mention. Oh, no. Did I really? Well, I hope it's a good cheeky mention because we're up against the big dogs. And so 5v1 and we've still got 30 of you. So she's gone to work now, so I'm back on the live. Thank God. Hard to know. Cheese says, Nia Jonas, they called him a menace in the chats. Me a menace? Oh, yeah. I probably am a bit of a menace, to be honest. Brad must be in there saying some crazy stuff. I'm not even in the chats. What do they say? I'm going to check my DMs in the creator group. No, I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely going to get BOG if we go out for a night. That's for sure, those guys. I remember one time I went out with a few of them and it was end up not a good way at the end of the night. I found myself throwing up at Flinders and then throwing up on the train. It went too hard. Corey, hello Corey, welcome back. Says Shorty bought in Marek this week. Holy shit, Shorty! Wow, you got it right. Corey, did you watch Hippo video last night? Rage? No, I didn't. I have to have a look. I was on the rookies stream looking at that. Corey says scored 1931 and still went up 2.7k. It's overall 13,121 overall. You'll take that, mate. Especially still going up with a 1900 score. Yeah, Aaron just goes there. I just read my comments. I left it about an hour ago. That will happen when there's 5 of them, though, to be honest. She says, I better get some sleep. That's the one I went and forwarded to, so he'd seen it before he went to bed. This stream is way better. 5v1. I don't know. You guys are showing the support, so it is nice. I didn't probably expected maybe like 20 if there was everyone watching them. So I appreciate the love here. DR said you're welcome anytime. I probably won't ditch this stream for it. It would have had to be maybe a pre-invite in it if I did that. And 5, I don't want to be a 6. There'd be no room for me there, to be honest. I'd keep my solo streams going, and if I get invited early on in the night before I jump on one of these ones, sure. I don't want to ditch midstream. You guys, 36 of you committed to this one, so I don't want to do that for the likes or whatever. I just got to stay here. This is where my subs are at, so do it for the people. Puffish. Oh, welcome back, Puffer. Oh, I still love that old emoji. Who else stunk it up this week? Yeah, let's go to my side. I'll show you Puff and just Jack and the others that missed my side. This is my side right here. So 1937, total score 6170, top 1%. Session rank 1,964. I only lost 744 spots. Holy damn it. Speaking of which, you just beat me in our draft as well. Team value's going up 600k. I won 5 out of 12 leagues. And round rank, wow. Yeah. And I haven't been doing my tips the last couple of weeks either. That's annoying. I always forget tips every time. Bloody forget them. Welcome back, though, Puffer Max. Who do you go if we take out Max? I know this is going to be controversial, but I actually say Jackson because at least you can swing him forward. And then I'd grab Briggs later. I'm just going to merry-go-round if I did a Max scoring out. I'd go Jackson, and then I'd go Briggs, to that spot, put Jackson forward, and then use Jackson as my flex, and then I'd use him as cover for ruck, then I'd use him to cover as forward line. I think Jacko would be the way if you wanted to get rid of Gorn. What happened with the concert in the car, mate? Tell us the story, big night. Yeah, oh my God. So just quickly before I get into the Supercoach comments on the right, it won't take me an hour to get to them, but yeah, I went to the Nelly concert Thursday night. Had a few froths with my best mate down in St Kilda. We got an Uber out there, and then saw this. This is actually a funny story. I might get in share for it, but there was this person there she was in my messages. I didn't message. She'd messaged something, and I said to us, "Happily taken." And funnily enough, we saw her and her boyfriend at the Nelly concert. So that was awkward for me because I shut her down, and then they were near us, me and my mate, that couple, that she was DMing me, and obviously I denied it because I'm loyal. But as like I denied the message, I said, "I'm happily taken, miss." I didn't say it like that, but you know what I mean. So they seen me, and they walked out to a different part of the Nelly concert, and then me and my mate got back and about midnight, I reckon, down to St Kilda, had a few more froths, and then called it a night. I woke up in the morning, and then I'm like doing one of these ones. I'm like, where the hell's my car? Like I don't drink and drive or nothing like that. So I knew I called an Uber, but my car's just not there. And I'm like, go to a hotel across the road from the Airbnb, and I'm like, my car's gone. They're like, yeah, it's a clearway zone. I'm like, what's a clearway zone? Clearly, I don't know. And my car was in impound, and it cost me $485 to go to Collingwood to pick my car up and get it released. And now I'm going to get a fine from St Kilda Shire for like $300 on top of that. So, like I said in my video to the guys before, like on the weekend, I didn't wake up with a tattoo on my face, didn't have a tiger in my bathroom like The Hangover, and I didn't get married. But I woke up with my car gone, and $700 later, I'm sitting here on a stream. So, yeah, it was a big night, and then backed it up the next night watching Tech 9. Tech 9 was actually better than Nelly, believe it or not. Ran into this another chick. I don't know if I went to school with her or something. And she's like, hey, I'm Tori. And I'm like, oh, yeah, long time no see. And I'm like, I cannot remember who you are. I don't even know how I remember. And she was like, what have you been up to, blah, blah? I just seen on Facebook, this and that. And I'm like, I go to look her up. And I'm like, I don't know if she actually has been on Facebook. I don't know where she's getting this information. But maybe it wasn't a Tory. But I swear, anytime you go out and you think you're not going to see anybody, you know somebody. And then anyway, I was tripping out the other day too. There was this guy walking a greyhound similar to Yaren's. And I was like, oh, I wonder if that's Yaren. Because he said he lives around the corner or something in the chat. Like, I'm only around the corner when I was talking about St Kilda. Or stone throw away. So I thought, oh, maybe I might run into somebody. So when I saw a greyhound, I was tripping out. I was like, is that a black greyhound? Is that him? Like, from a distance? So, yeah. And then I got back this morning or this afternoon back to Geelong from St Kilda. And, yeah, I've been feeling funny ever since. Just like, feel no good, but here on a stream. So, yeah, if you ever want a bad luck story, I'm your guy. I'm not your shorty story for just random stuff that always happens, but I'm your bad luck story. Like on the Monday, I was reversing my car and my mirror came off because I hit a pole. So I'm not a bad driver. I thought this little orange cone pole would just fold back and my mirror's just going bang. See you later. So yeah. Anyway, enough story time. Yeah, Marek or probably Marek. Just because of the role. Darv, hello Darv. Just a quick update on your potential trades. Yes, okay, yep, good to see. Those who've joined late, we've been talking a lot of SuperCoach. I know you're probably coming from the other stream. So, I've literally done this. Camperelli and Horn Francis out for Humphrey and Marek. So if you're asking me who do I want, I've picked both, but I'm more confident in Marek. This is rage trade. This is pure rage trade, by the way. So, Shorty very mad. Everyone's mad. All the content creators will be mad at their side this week. There might be a lot of spud videos somewhere. Went down 10K rankings, FFS. We all know what that means. Still have 5 boosts. Can't wait to use my first this week. Bloody oath, Corey. Smash them out. How is it I'm ranked top 7% but somehow only 300 points off the top spot? No idea. Is Bison must have? Probably. Must have rookie, yeah. How's your running prep going, mate? Awesome. Oh, yes. Yeah, it is. Yep, my running prep's going okay. I haven't been running as much as I probably should be just because of my schedule this week. I might actually show people what I'm talking about too in this quickly. But yeah, I don't know how often I should be running for this 6K run too. Like it's going to be a bit of a mission to actually do this because I haven't ran in probably since COVID era, I reckon. So I'm going to struggle with that. Fun run. I'll have to look for the link now. But basically, I'm doing a run up in Orne mid-May, and it cost me, I think, almost $90 to enter because it's like 70 something bucks for the entry fee. Of course, it's going to a good cause beyond blue for mental health, which is something I've struggled with the last few years. You guys probably don't know too much about it. I probably won't go into detail too much, but more in correlation just to some life things. Like it was interesting talking to someone recently that'd been through the same things with their son. Don't get to see their son enough, and that caused me not a really downward spiral, but I tend to overeat and stuff like that. I think I just get too comfortable when I feel like absolute shit. So doing this run for a good cause. Already had a few donations from Cheese, a few others as well in there. I'm having mental blanks right now. I think Yarn. So yeah, I'm doing that for me. So I'm probably going to be a little bit emotional in that run, but I just feel like there's so many people to go through it and don't talk about it that I think it'd be a good chance to actually do this run for me and the others as well. I'll see if I can log into it and send you guys a link. On the end of the stream I will, but yeah, 6Ks, and with the other $15 I spent was on a little trophy thing that says how long you ran the 6Ks in. So yeah, I'll be doing that. So I've got 6 weeks to prepare for that 6K run up in Warren. So I'll try to get a link for that as well. Puffer, says, I smoked you in draft. Stuff you, Puffer Fish. He's got Thilthorpe. Of course he did. Nelly Concert any good? You know what? I don't know if you guys know Tech 9. I'll put it in the comments, actually. But he was better than Nelly, and that was in Northcote. I don't know if people have been to Northcote too often, but he was good. My dad hasn't made any trades at the moment too. Jonas, AFL clubs will be selling headbands within the next few weeks. Will they really? They better not be. Seriously? AFL headbands? This better not be from Macintosh. Pubfish, $700 for a good story is low-key good deal. Is it though? Waking up and finding your cars in Collingwood and you get a $20 Uber there. In hindsight, the $150 new mirror doesn't feel so bad. Oh, now I'm forgetting who it wasn't. It was Max. Fuck. Man, I have so many missed brain thoughts. It might have been Yarn that donated last week to the stream then. Shit, Max, if that was you, my apologies. I'm bloody sorry. Fuck. I should really check these things before I just randomly guess. I was thinking probably Yarn because of the stream the week before too. God damn it. Theo, do I need Murphy Reed and Morales and anyone? Murphy Reed's too expensive. I think you've missed the boat. Morales, yes. And Bice, Theo, Bice. Oh, God, I want to log into this fundraiser now and find out because I've gone blank. What's this on my phone? Let me have a bloody look. Now I just feel bad. Give me 2 seconds to find this. All right. No, I'm going nuts. I've lost the plot. I feel like it was yarn and cheese for the run. Anyway. It's McGovern out with a groin. Hogan to go nuts. Yeah, probably. Remember when people picked up Hogan last year as well and he went nuts for a bit? Max, the Hearts. Oh, yeah, I wrote Tech 9. That's me. 100%, mate. Must be a hard situation. We all support you. Thanks, Jack. Appreciate it a lot. Excuse me. Do I go Juan Francis and Foss to Rankin and Bice? Let me read that again. Do I go Juan Francis and Foss to Rankin and Bice? Yes, I do like it. More than 2 guys in your screen. You're probably safer with Rankin and Bice than taking risks like this, to be honest. But if I was in your situation, I'd be going Rankin and Bice, but I'm not trying to deter you from mid-price madness. But we just saw what happened to Fraser and deconning Sam, that is. Thanks, Pufferfish. Appreciate your Macintosh support. T, how do you keep? I think he's a keeper, mate. Yeah, I saw that. I thought it was you. I thought it was going crazy, and then Max had this comment here, so I thought it wasn't for a second. I thought it might have been Max because I read the comment and I was like, I'm confused now because I thought he meant he did. So I lost the plot. Darcy's definitely a sneaky forward, Jack. He looks so good with overhead marks. He's so body tall too. Yeah, he's definitely it. I like Darcy. I think Darcy's a huge shout. If we have a look at the actual players in the forward line in particular, I know it's only 2 weeks sample size, but let's go forwards. Go by average. Jackson's number 2. That's freaking crazy. I had a feeling I should have started Jackson this year, like I did last year. But no, I didn't. Rankin, Smith, Simpkins the pod, but he's burned us so many times before. Humphrey's up there. Look at the price of Humphrey compared to these other guys. Darcy. Let's have a look at Humphrey. Let's dissect this too. Colin Bailey Humphrey. Adelaide, North Melbourne, and Richmond. You got to remember he was subbed so many times last year. So fantasy stats. 8 kicks, 12 handballs, so 20 touches, 4 marks for a 104 at Optus. And then at the MCG, 23 touches, 6 marks for a 111. So there's merit to the pick. What's Simpkin done? I don't know if we can do Simpkin. He's always injured. 30 touches for a 115, 24 touches for a 102, 30 touches for a 119. Sam Darcy. How many goals did you score? Fantasy stats. 1, 4, and 2. Okay, so when he kicks 1 goal, 76. When he kicks 4 goals, 117. When he kicks 2 goals, 125. Marks. This was three kicks against. Why did you so bad here? Just because of 1 goal? Yeah, okay, the kicks weren't there either. So disposals have to be over 12 because here's 15 disposals, here's 17 disposals. That's a 12 disposal game. Hitouts 2, 6, 4, 4. Bailey Smith, what have you been doing? Far out. That's still good. 25 touches for that and 11 tackles. Three free kicks against. He could have been 95. Luke Jackson. He's the one we've missed, clearly. What a miss. Wow. Jacko's good. Jack Graham. Jack Graham's not a bad shout either. Doesn't show you Jack Graham now. No. How come my comment didn't show up before about the giveaway? What giveaway? Where is it, Puffer? I'm scrolling now. I can't see it. Puffer, I've just scrolled up through all my comments. I can't see what you're talking about. Where's the giveaway? Repost it, Puff. No, the hearts was just for... Oh, sorry, Max. That's why I was confused. Theo. Bice, Humphrey, Marek for Horn, Patton, and... I actually like that trade, Theo. Thilthorpe scores this year so far. Let's look at Thilthorpe. Let's have a look. Three goals. 9 kicks, 4 handballs, 5 marks. 10 kicks, 6 handballs, 7 marks. Interesting. I still prefer Darcy. He's played St Kilda, Essendon, and North. Who's Darcy played? Kangaroos, Collingwood, and Magpies. And Carlton. I said Magpies twice. Anyone that faded Horn Francis? Yeah, literally. Anyone that faded Horn Francis started to write rookies and pod picks, well done. Can't believe Bailey Smith went at 28%. His tackle saved his score. True. I'll post it again. Brad, on Friday night, I won an Instagram giveaway. I picked dogs by 8. And it got me $7 package to Melbourne v Suns game. Box seats, level 3. And all you can eat. How good. That's crazy. How'd you win that, Puff? That's nuts. That's a win and a half. Let's go back to the room before this dies. My charger might die if I don't go back. Finally. Hey, Geordie, what's going on? My old housemate. Oi, Geordie, tell him the story of how you became a Tigers man when we met all those years ago. Not long ago now, actually. And why you became a Tigs fan. Give the people some backstory, Geordie. I can't believe you still are, after all these years, still jump on the channel every now and then. But basically, he's been our only housemate I didn't know that we would become such good friends out of being housemates. And Geordie, if he feels like writing anything in there, he can. But he's from New Zealand. When he came up here a few years ago with the Greyhounds, and I got him into Richmond. Now, he can tell you some stories in there. Don't post any really bad stories there, Geordie. If you do, at least if they're bad, just bad good ones. But I turned him into a Richmond freak, and now he's got the Dusty thing in there as well. And he's got more merchandise from Richmond than what I do now. And it's been a good few years since he's followed him, and I got him into the Tigers. We had a kick of the footy, a fair bit actually, especially while we're housemates. And got him to be a mad Tiger. All the stickers he's got on his car, he had like a Mazda 3 or something. Used to watch all the games. We would call each other Dusty and Koch. So I'd call him Dusty, and I was called Koch. And then I went to play footy last season in a pracky thing, and I dislocated my shoulder again, so that was fantastic. But we were going to try to play last year, just for 1 year together playing footy. Then I got injured, and it didn't happen. But Geordie, it's good to see you in the chat. I'm glad I made lifelong friends of you too, just out of being a housemate, and converted you to a crazy Tiger nutter like me. So, but anyway, that's made my mind. Thanks for jumping in, Geordie. Max, I want Rank and Humphrey. Yep, don't blame me. I would too. Do you want to order the Krispy Kremes then? Can you get me a milkshake? Is there a milkshake on there or not? I'm getting milkshakes from Krispy Kremes. I'm not sad. I'm just hungry. Does 7-Eleven do milkshakes?
Check.
Unless you want to go late night Macca's run. Might have to do that instead. Puffer. And it was for the margin for Carlton. Wow. So this is how he won. So it was for the margin of Carlton versus Dogs games. I picked the Dogs by 8. Was right. Geordie writes, Brad, the man, the myth, the legend, also Brad's biceps, muscles with the ticks. Got me into the Dusty. Brad's bicep muscles with the tiger. Got me into it, and Dusty was Kiwi. Oh, shit. Chat Brad is a legend Tiger for life. 100%, Geordie. Marek or Humphrey. Probably Marek at this point, Theo. Well, you want to go for a Macca's run, don't you? Yeah. You know she wants to go for a Macca's run when she's biting the bottom lip. Marek run looks hard, no. That's probably a good thing because it means he's going to get more ball back there, Max, doesn't it? Geordie, you can answer that if you want. It's fine. You definitely can answer that. I won't be mad. Puff. Oh, Geordie, I hope you're still there to reply to Puffer's question. He'll probably tell you too. Like, if there's anyone to tell you anything in the chats, Geordie's the man. Is living with me. I've still got egg in me here. Living with me for I don't know if it was almost 2 years. It feels like. But yeah, it was some good fun. I remember over COVID too, we were just playing a ton of PlayStation in the other room across from me. And multiplayer games. We played. What was that Prison Breakout game you can play with 2 players? Anyone in the chat? It's on PlayStation 4, PS4, I think. Don't know if it's PS5, but you literally play as co-op players trying to break out of a prison. So yeah, Geordie. But other than that, what are we going to do on my side? Probably get out of here shortly too. I can't believe I've been doing this for 2.5 hours. So I do thank everyone for joining the stream as well. It's been a big night. Had to compete with the big dogs as well. 5v1 down here. A bit of a showdown. Feel like taking 30 of you the hoist is a win for me in terms of just the OGs here. So definitely enjoyed that. As for my team, we scored all right. We scored definitely below par. That's clear. Anything over 2,000 in a best 18 is pretty good. But yeah, but yeah, what do you do? Oh, sorry, my computer's updated. Oh no, you're gonna get me in trouble, Jordy. You just wrote lost count, mate. Sligo or Rosie? Sligo, I think at this point. Max, lucky Brad did not read that out. Yeah, well, the missus is across the room from me, so I can't read that one out. Dragon. When you're a fan, yeah, true. He's taking the piss. So, you guys are gonna get me in trouble. She's now in the live. Comment something in the live so they know you're in the live. He's stitching me up. Don't believe. Don't create a channel. Don't create. You guys have fucking stitched me up in front of them. Do you want to? He's sizing me up. BRB. I might get another cracked egg on my head in a second. Thanks, Geordie. You don't need to read the comments. It's okay. I'm about to go soon anyway. Oh, that was the game, Geordie. We played a shit out of Red Dead 2 as well. Yeah. Jack says, I love a good romance story. Got some shocking ones. Yeah, me and Geordie had the funniest stories. Like, from way back when. He probably remembers more than what I do. But I remember we both had COVID for like 2 weeks and all we did was binge PlayStation. Max is crying. Give us a like for this stream. Like it's always something that happens in my streams, at least. What did you read? What are you reading? What are you reading? What are you reading? Get out of there. What are you reading? She's made a channel, lads. Have you actually made a channel? Have you actually made one?
Keep going, you'll see it.
You did create one? Oh, no way. I'm going to have to get out of this chat. Sorry, Buff. It's getting a bit wild. I haven't used Boost yet. I think it's probably time. Probably is. I have to just think of the thing. All the blokes on the trade block. I think SDK, Fraser, Clary, SSP, Clary, Callahan, Lindsay. Yeah, I know. That's definitely a boost time for you, mate. Max is. I'm laughing my head off. So am I, Jack. Max and Jack. Puffer says, hey, Brad Misso. Can you see those, Katie? Mm-hmm. You did create one. I can't believe you created one. I can't believe I've been stitched up. I've been absolutely stitched up on a live. My bad, says Max. Yaren's loving this. He thinks it's funny. Oh no, says Max. Run. Play higher or lower, Katie. No, don't play higher or lower to these games. You would always stitch me up anyway. Mm-hmm. Don't play. I'm about to sign out, chat, because she's going to be. She'd just say the worst comments too. Can you write out Sabrina, please, Puffer? I'm Theo says I'm going Bice, Reed, Morales out for Allen, Hewitt, and Patton. I actually like it. I like it a lot. Jonas and Puffer. All right, can we get back to footy? Because I'm getting stitched up here hard. I can delete your comment anyway, even if you are being a rude motherfucker. I just swore on my chat. Sorry. Don't play those games. I'm better sign out anyway. Oi, give me that phone. Give me that phone. Give me.
12 inches.
She's dying in the comments. Stuff you guys. Now she's just gonna be an arsehole. Don't you dare. Get out of I promise you. Get out of there. Dangerous game, lads. Dangerous game. I promise you, I will tickle those feet.
Why did you foot fetish cunt?
Don't swear on my stream. Don't swear on my stream. No language on my stream. Brad Laugh made me cry. For real. Custard Man. Yeah, I remember that. Custard Man.
It's 12 inches one.
I just language on my live. Yeah. Geordie put a whole bowl of custard on his face. I can't remember why you did that, Geordie. Just randomly in the kitchen, just grabbed a whole bowl. Sorry, Puff. My apologies. I think he's actually being the opposite. Well, it is like, what is the time? Almost midnight? Yeah, it is a late night stream. So, what time? 20 to midnight. That's right. We're fine. I just realised your sense of humour too. I was like, what do you mean? And I was like, oh, right. I got you, Puff. So he's gone out of SDK, Fraser, Clary, SSP, Lindsay, Horn Francis, Kako, Laywall, Never, Hasty Shears. Which three go? Which three go? Probably SDK if he doesn't get up for that game. Did you read the last comment? She's laughing at that, Puff. You can't write anything else on this now because she's hacked into it. Trying to think, Puff. I'm thrown. SDK. Lindsay and Horn Francis if I had to. That's a hard one, Puff. Maybe I have to look at your team. Send me your team name in your DM. Send me a screenshot of your team. Then I can actually look at it properly. Jack Widow. Oh, sorry, Geordie. I already went there. Cuss are good for the skin. Puffer fish. Yeah, that's right. I just said some wild stuff just before when I was trying to get old mate. Stewart. Zach Stewart. Yeah, right. Is it a good idea to fade Bice? Probably not. I don't want to get this wrong and you hate me next week if I'm wrong. But I think Bice is a great rookie. 100%. Jack says, you look stressed, mate. Much rather you than me. I'm stalking your Facebook now. Why am I? Wait, what have I... Why are you stalking my Facebook now, Geordie? What have I done? Custard Man. Have you seen the Muffin Man? Do you remember that, Geordie? Our Muffin Man? Man, we're weird housemates. Okay. Puffer. Did you read Puffer's latest comment? Hang on, Geordie. You never told me about Gary. We haven't talked in a while. The Muffin Man. I feel like I'm going to get in trouble. Rookie coach is going to jump on for a bit. All right, let me. Jonas says DR stream is finishing now. Rookie coach is going to jump on if he wants to. I was about to go. Let's have a look if he wants to come on. You might have to ask him if he's coming on then, because I just see what he does. I'll give it 5 minutes. If he comes on, he comes on. We'll see what he does. He might be wanting to go to bed because I don't know what time he's got work tomorrow. Puffer just swam into uncharted territory. Whoops, Daisy. No, it's all right. Doesn't matter. It's all right. It's fine. Why are you laughing? Prime Judd or Prime Dusty? Oh, we're biased here, Geordie. I think majority of chat will probably say Prime Judd, but I think Dusty because I saw pretty much every game he played. Judd, I didn't see every game he played like I would have Dusty, so it's hard to be unbiased on that one. But yeah. Probably off, Puffer. Did you read that? Hey, you scanned through everything.
Oh, myself.
You can't be answering these with me. Oh, God. She wants to. Imagine trying to do it. No, I can't say that on my stream. I'm going to get in trouble. No, this wasn't bad for you. Prime Dusty says Jack. Sorry, I didn't mean to skip that. Clear. Yeah, nice. Parfar still laughing. There's only so many I can answer. I'll never forget Dusty's favorite game, the opening goal. Oh my God, goosebumps. Yeah, I know. It was a huge goal, and then after that didn't do much, unfortunately. But yeah, as soon as you had that lacerated kidney, that was end of Dusty, I feel. And then we pumped you guys, Geordie. Yeah, Puffer Fish. I remember that too. Bringing back bad memories now. Bloody hell. Give us a thumbs up for the stream too. I know I've asked that a bit over the streams, but I just love it when you guys show your support. Do appreciate it, and as funny and weird as it gets. So, what a night! My old housemate pops onto the chat. Mrs. is in the chat. Can't write anything now. Geordie's probably got some stories for us. Geordie, next Sunday jump on the live and write whatever you want about the stories. If the missus remembers, she might jump on, but that's okay. I guess we'll never know. Do you want to order Uber Eats now? Oh, no. Oh, is Macca's free delivery?
I think so.
Over $20? All right, I want to do a late night Macca's run. Oh, sorry, what have we got? Puffer, and then we oh no, we already talked about that. Look at Essen and Zach run. Oh my God, after Dubai. It's not. Damn it. Guess we're going to do a mission. Zach run after Dubai.
What might be?
Let me look at this Zach run thing in a sec. Are you socks on? Or do I leave my socks on or socks off? Do you remember?
Do you not get it?
Oh. I thought he just meant lying in bed. You're right. I don't know.
Well, I hope that's what he's thinking.
I think off, Jack. I don't know. Late night questions. It's starting to get to midnight. That's why everyone's getting rowdy. Maximus, if you get rid of SDK, who could you bring in? All right, let's look at the two questions, actually. Let's look at the Zach question, and then we'll do the SDK. Zach. How's the stream going? Katie, give us a like in the stream then if you're going to jump on.
No. I'm joking.
Wow. Yeah, okay. So Zach Merritt has Melbourne, Weagles, and Collingwood. Then he has North and Sydney. So his next month's is good. Then he's got Richmond. That's good. Dogs good. Sydney might be hard. Brisbane might be hard. But other than that, yeah, Essendon got a good run actually. They don't have a good start of the season. I wouldn't be surprised. Did you write something about a foot fetish? I do not have a foot fetish. I always stir you up and say lick your foot, but I need to piss you off not to actually be into. I don't. I do not have one. Jesus. I'm getting stitched up for you. SDK. Far out. No more comments for you. All right, I'm going back to deconning. Is it entertaining for you? I'm just going to filter this to Geelong. I'm frazzled. Geelong, SDK. How much is SDK worth? 369 still. So it only went up 8K. Imagine trading out. You go Bowie. Bowie's the answer, mate. Bowie's got to be the answer for that. I've got to get to the comments here. Who's Puffer go for? And there's the brown and gold and Geordie piss and poo cars. True. Jonas Shorty's the number one sock man. Yeah, I remember Shorty had a sock in the back of his car. So we were doing I don't think it was that kind of sock, but we were in the YouTube goal kicking subscriber, and he opened his boot, and I definitely saw a sock in there. So, Shorty, I wonder how your sock in the back of your car's going. I would have been sus, but I wasn't game enough to touch it because I wasn't sure how crunchy it would have been. Puffish 4-0, Geordie. Jonas, sorry, Brad. Just another guest. Does not look like it's going to end. Oh, what? True? Yeah, right. Can you let the cat in, please? Can you? I might pick up the cat. I think we all know what Jack meant. He's talking about the socks. Come here. Oh. Hello. Look, you're on a stream. Say hello to everybody. All right, she doesn't want to be held. I think I'll do like Zach's run. It is very juicy. I don't actually have a foot fetish. Katie, how long does Brad last? Over or under 8 hours? Definitely under 8 hours. Oh, Jack is laughing at the comments. We need a Q&A. We definitely don't need a Q&A. Geordie, get out of it. I do not need a Q&A. Brad, we all know you hold pictures of Shorty's feet from your live streams. Brad, we all know you hold pictures of Shorty's feet from your live streams together. I've been in Shorty's room, but that was for a live stream, I promise. Brad's more of a webbed feet guy. Oh, yuck. Can you imagine webbed feet? You look like a little aqua person. Hey, leave an empty roll of toilet paper in the toilet and don't change it. Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. It wasn't me. This reminds me of old school streams. Yeah, it does actually. 100% does. I can't believe that. How hard was that egg to the head too? You did not hold back.
They didn't do justice there with camera.
No, it really didn't. Like in real life, that was a lot more wild than what it was on camera. That's what she said. Other than that, I forgot what I was doing now. Speaking of which, Jack, I've actually been listening to CDs in my car. Yeah, Aaron goes, Damo and Big J just joined the DR stream. Is this right at midnight as well? Damo and GR. I'm gonna have to watch this stream back. That's a big stream. If you don't do that, you are not worthy. What do we got? Jonas says, mind officially blown. It is an all-star SuperCoach audio over there on DR. It really is. Yep. No, I don't think it's too late for Bowie Puff. Sabrina says my cat. He goes, Sabrina, my lovely sister. It's so funny. Geordie always used to call my cat his sister. The sister that never liked him, unfortunately, because he works with greyhounds. Geordie still hates me, as in on the cat. Come back here. Oh, I gotcha. Guess who's too fast for you, hey? What have you been doing? She hated that. Pretending to bite her face off isn't quite what it's at. Anyway, moving on for 3 hours. I think I'm going to get a Macca's run, I think. Sorry I didn't have enough time to get through questions. That's obviously a joke. Seriously, thanks again for everyone watching the video. It's almost midnight as well, and you managed to stay on this and come through it, even though there's been others doing streams as well. So I do always appreciate the love and support you guys do show. I'm over 500 now, so it's been a long time coming. So it does feel like things are coming together. Appreciate all the regulars as well jumping in, and ones that I see more regularly this year too. It's been great. George says, you remember when I left an empty toilet roll? This is actually true. He goes, you remember when I left an empty roll of toilet paper on the roll and I left it there and you threw it at me? Yes, I do. I do remember that. I feel bad for it ever since because I was like, yeah, I don't know why I did that. My apologies, Geordie. I was mad then. And I was just like so sick of seeing empty rolls. I was like, stuff you. And then we kicked the footy probably the next day anyway, no one else. Good night, Koch. Good night, Dusty. Good night, everyone, for now, and I'll catch you on another stream. Saturday night, maybe, of Rookie Coach, if you're not tied up. We'll do another one. Puffer says, thanks for the night. Great night, mate. A lot of laughs. Sorry, Katie, for the deep comments. That's okay. Uncle Ack is still in the house. Says, cheers, Kent. Hopefully I can get away with that one because I am monetized. Hope I didn't scare you off. No, you didn't, Puff. I had to reread because I was so confused when you were like about that comment about the appropriate comments. Then I read back and I was like, oh, it was tongue in cheek. It was sarcastic. So sometimes it takes me a little bit of a while. I don't know what I mean. A little while to get where people are at because I'm like, oh no, I've actually annoyed somebody or not. No, but no, I knew what you meant. Didn't scare me off. Yaron says, have a good night. Bon appetit. Thanks. Well, I'm definitely out. I know you hate chip. Yeah, actually not a chip man. Yep, 100%. 2 zingers and that's it. All right. Cheers for the watch, guys. Give us a like and sub if you haven't already. And I'll catch you next weekend. Thank you. Thanks, Jack. What has he got going? Sorry, I want to say this for 2 seconds. There's so much going on DR streams. There's some bloke scoops. I have no idea. What's he talking about? Okay. Yeah, I've heard about Scoops. I think he's a mad Saints fan, but anyways. I'll leave it there. Thanks for joining. Catch us on the next. Cheers.